terrible fate is approaching. Do you feel your sins crawling up your back? Pulse effects, scarecrow sketch, terrible toffee, Newwick, Ghostlight G, Agent V. Say your prayers.
Hello everybody, welcome to Starlost Seas. I am Cryolane, and this is our party, newly expanded. What is it,
two episodes ago?
Bro? 3 sessions now, bro? This is the third one. This is the third one. Third one's the charm. I'll kill you this
Lucky
time.
number 3.
We got
Wait,
this.
what?
So, last time on Starlost Seas, we were reeling from the perfectly executed plan for the attack on the castle. Alina and Mara were both injured, but healed up in the carriage as they went on their way. Matthias, who it had been revealed to all was not dead, was tagging along. He was heading the carriage. He was being a little dicey, not really wanting to answer a lot of your questions, but willing to share some information with all of you. You all rested in the carriage as you traveled for about a day and a half. And when you finally reached your destination, a forest in the north, you got on foot, walked a little bit of a ways, and then Matthias asked Twink a very important question. What fruits does Ravenloft bear? The trigger sentence that was supposed to be their code to one another, to prove that they were still on each other's side and not either a Starlost or turned evil. And Twink totally forgot what the phrase was in response for a good 30 seconds, to the point that a lot of people with crossbows started aiming them at all of you. Finally, Twink remembered just in the nick of time that Ravenloft bears pears. And Matthias showed you all his little camp of rebels. I guess it's not really rebels if he's the technical leader of the country, but rebels.
Would that be loyalists?
Loyalists. Let's say loyalists. Yes. He caught you up on a few things. Lord Kordak cheated in their bout, as Hush had said earlier, using strange fire magic that was unfamiliar to both Matthias and Delilah. He almost killed Matthias in a rapturous blaze, but Matthias was saved at the last second by Delilah. And since then, she and Matthias and the Loyalists have been working to find out what the hell is going on with Lord Kordak, and to bring him down, as it seems he has paid off, blackmailed, or bribed various nobles just to get the chance to duel Matthias. The source of his powers is mysterious, even to Delilah. And all of you just kind of take a little bit to rest in his camp. While you were all resting, Hush and Lotus get into just a little bit of trouble. Just a little bit. They play a prank and almost terrify the entire camp into moving away in a rush. It was pretty funny, but they are punished to do laundry for the remainder of the day. At one point, Lotus and Alina had a conversation about how Alina was recently injured, how Dolis had dropped her in the thick of combat. And at Lotus's urging, Alina decided to speak to Dolis, and they had very tense words where Alina essentially just told him she needs some space. And Dolis was very dejected. Twink, Matthias came up with a plan together, sort of, with the rest of you, to be adventurers for a little bit, to gain the trust of some of the people and nobility of Yubawa and the counties that are critical for the Council of Nobility, so that, given things going well, Matthias would have the support of nobility when he returns. You all planned to set out the next day so that you could meet Fairmont, and then go to the city of Valorfall, where there are plenty of things to do to help the local nobility and people. You all sort of laid down after dinner. Oh, one key note. During dinner, Mara reached out to Kaeli and informed her that Dolis misses her, and she confirmed that she also misses the birds. Then, just before bed, Hickory reached out to Time and asked Time to get as much information as they could on the Starloss. And Time, being the sporadic creature that they are, got mostly stuff you all kind of already knew, except for the fact that the Starlost seem to have some sort of meeting place under the mountains of Ravenloft, and that they are definitely connected to Martin, even more so than you had previously thought. Then we all laid down for bed. If I missed any key points for all of you. Alright. Well then we...
Hush and, what's Hickory's talk?
Oh yes, Hush and Hickory had a talk about Kalashtar, where Hush confirmed that his mother, prior to whatever happened to her, was a Kalashtar. But he was not taught much about their race because he is not a Kalashtar. He did not inherit a quarry at his birth, and therefore he is just an Azamar.
And that he's old as shit.
And that he is somewhere upwards of 1,100 years old. Alright, I think we're caught up now. So we will begin. Night has settled in. Everyone has fallen asleep. Lotus was the one who had stayed awake the longest, but maybe about a half an hour later than everybody, she also fell asleep. Dolis, at one point in the night, after a few hours, you have a strange dream.
Okay.
You are back in the elemental plane of air. Everything is normal at first. It's your normal daily routine, actually. You wake up, you do some training, you interact with Lotus. It's your normal daily routine now. Like what you would do if you were at Twinktania. Like you were still living life there. Like you took your life here in the material plane and just slapped it back there.
Okay.
And then, at some point, things change. All of the general motions that you're going through, almost like a montage, become scene to scene. You're watching, and then you are in these scenes. You're going about your day, you're listening to everyone talk, you're living your life. Yes.
Are the people who are with me now in these
No.
scenes, or is it just me?
Just you.
Okay.
But that doesn't feel strange to you. You're very nonplussed about it. It's a dream. You know how it is. I don't know what's happening here.
I'm aware that it's a dream.
You don't know that it's a dream.
Oh,
It's
okay.
it's like when you dream and you are just going
Yeah.
about your day to day.
Okay.
And then at one point, as you're walking around town with Lotus and your father, you're in the market, you're sort of shopping for things, you find a pomegranate, you toss it over to your sister, you turn back to your dad, and you are greeted by a visage of Raiden. And in the place where your father was standing previously. Doesn't seem unusual to you at first, until he just says to you, "It'll be all right. This isn't how it's supposed to be." but it'll be alright. And then suddenly he's gone. And you turn back to Lotus and she's gone. You look around and there's no one. And a sort of panic starts to set in. You look up to the sky and you see a swirling storm wrapping around a marble castle. It's somehow familiar to you, though you've never seen it. And all of the sounds of the storm are gone, as there is a silence. An ample, awful quiet sinks into your bones. And then you just feel a tingle in your arm. And you wake up. In the bird equivalent of a sweat. I think you can actually sweat because you have a human face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wake up. I don't like shoot up or anything, but like laying down, I just like my eyes go wide open, just a sudden deep inhale. I'll slowly sit up and look around the room.
Everyone else is still asleep. You are just alone in this tent. The lantern is burning low. There is some light to see everybody by.
Everyone's here. No one.
Everybody's there. Everything's quiet.
Okay. I'll lie back down and I'm just sort of staring at the ceiling of the tent and contemplating on the dream I just had. And after a few minutes, thinking about the sights I saw, the people I saw, and a lot of other things, I'll get up and try to very quietly walk out of the tent.
Make a stealth check.
Ooh, that is a 18.
18. All right. You managed to sneak out of the tent without waking anybody up.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll walk out. What's the sort of site of the camp?
There are still people up and about, not really working, just sort of patrolling, a few sitting around, having some drinks and talking. It's decently late into the night, probably sometime around midnight.
Okay. I'd like to go to Matthias's tent.
Okay. Well, as you walk on, you do see Matthias sitting in like the war tent, not where he was sitting. So you can spot him because there's not a lot of activity. No, he's just sitting, looking at the table.
Okay, I'll go into the war tent.
Hello.
Morning.
You're not quite. Are you alright?
I'm alright. I couldn't sleep very well.
It's understandable. Cats, not comfy, even if you do not have wings.
It's true. What are you looking at?
My country, as it is. You have ideas in your head of honor. You think everyone else would match them. You hope your people would.
Right.
Sometimes that is not true.
Yuba has, from what I've been told, people that I know are from here. There's a lot of ideas and ideals that a lot of people tend to follow.
Yuboa was a great idea. Is a great idea. Was born of people wanting freedom. People wanting peace. Of course, with peace comes war. There is none one without other. But, it seems as soon as we found peace, there are those within who decided it was not what they wanted. What they wanted was power.
Right.
Yubo will be all right again. Even this shadow must pass. All must.
Matthias, there's something I wanted to talk to you about or ask you about for a while now.
Oh, of course.
I'll kind of walk further in so that I'm not like by the open, like.
When you walk in, he like gestures to like one of the crates that he's like sitting on. He's like, sit, come.
I'll like kind of lean against it, not fully like sitting down, just. Matthias, when we were in Shadestep on the day that Socrates passed, when you found us afterwards, you asked us if Socrates died well, and when we told you that we weren't sure, that we weren't there, we couldn't see him, you told us that if he was a good man, that he died well. Correct?
Duh.
Matthias, my father was a good man. A great man, even. He did his best to care for me and my sister. He did his best to fill in the gaps that our mother left, going off on her own whims. And he, admittedly, didn't do the best job, but he did the best with what he had. And do you know what he got for it, Matthias? He was accused of a crime that my mother committed by his wife, found guilty, and as punishment, taken to the gallows in the middle of the village so that the whole tribe could see him hung, made an example out of. Would you call that dying well, Matthias, or are you meaning to imply to me that my father was not a good man?
This is deep. He like reaches out and put a hand on your shoulder.
As he puts his hand on Dolis' shoulder, he is like shaking.
This is anger that you hold inside.
Yes. Yes, it is.
This is understandable. But maybe language barrier. Dying well is not dying happy. For very few do. There are so few who walk to the end of this world and see the last thing as the roof of their bedroom before they pass in their sleep. World is dark and dangerous. We are betrayed and stabbed in back. I am aware of this. But dying well is not dying happy or dying peacefully. Dying well is dying for something you know. Something you feel in here. And he points in your chest. Socrates went into that fight hurt. He went into that fight injured, confused, tired. And he died trying to save your friend. Your father was accused of crime he did not commit. And this is unspeakable, rude, horrible. Your mother is, how you say, bitch. But your father lived for you and your sister. Your rage, it shows this. Your love for him, it shows this. He did all he could for you. So when he went to that gala, when he passed on, that moment, that last moment of breath of life in him was for you, as all others were. He did not die happy. He did not die righteous. But the fact that you are here, he died well.
As he says that last bit, just like there's like a deep and sharp inhale from Dolis, closes his eyes and just right. No, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
No. It's good. It's good to let these feelings out. If kept inside, consume you, turn you hateful. And then your hate turn to rage. Your rage make you make bad decisions. The anger, the pain you feel inside you, use it to better itself. Help people. Let it be fire that burns brightly for all others to see. This is what my mother taught me. Through her letters and books. I never got to meet her.
Do you think if good people die well, that those who were bad, evil, they deserve to die die painfully, die horribly?
I am not person to ask this. I wish pain upon people now, for reasons that make sense to you, I'm sure. Maybe ask me again when I am king again.
Right.
Maybe ask Kordak after I meet him again. You will get the answer I would give you.
I used to have that in me towards my mother. After that happened, I and my sister were banished to this plane, exiled. I wanted nothing more with every fiber of my being to fly all the way back up there and murder her. And now, I just, more than anything, I just never want to see her again.
Maybe you will get to do both. Maybe you will have to do both. Maybe you will get to do neither. Do not know. Life is strange, and growing ever stranger still. But as long as you can sleep with yourself at night, as long as you feel happy, that is what matters. Also, as long as you are not dick. Good general rule to live by.
Try not to be.
There is old adage I enjoy. If you kill murderer, there are same number of murderers in world. So do not stop with one.
Oh,
This is
Okay.
probably not good for your situation, considering it's your mother and you are conflicted. But general sense is if you get rid of bad people, good people will remain. I guess this is not good, actually.
I understand. I understand what you mean. I. More than anything, I think. I. Just want to make a change in this world.
You have.
Okay, well, I want to make a change in this world that isn't adding copies of myself and my friends that are running around murdering people and uprooting countries.
You make change every day. You make change everywhere you go. Ultimate lesson you must learn is you do not know what change you make in world. And you will not. One day you will die, you will not know what you leave behind. Even Delilah, great Delilah, powerful Delilah, oh look at me, will one day be gone. We are judged by what we leave behind, such as your father with you. And one day, hopefully, I'm sure for you, you with your sister. Or your kids, you and that wizard girl, you look at each other, I see it.
I
No one that awkward talking with each other unless they want, you know.
okay. I mean, I don't think she wants to look at me at all right now. However, it's not the point.
Do not worry so much. It will make you ill.
I've been worrying the past 8 years.
Is why you are green.
I don't know if that's the reason.
I do not think so either, but funny.
It was okay.
See, you are smiling. That is good. It is better than sad.
Right. Thank you, Matthias.
Would you like a drink, my friend?
Kind of just looks. It's like
Is hard cider. It's not ale.
sure.
Goes down smoother. Yeah, all right. He gets you a drink.
Takes just a long sip, just puts it down. Gods, I never asked for any of this.
This bitch about being alive.
I suppose that's true. Do you think I could stay here for a bit more?
Oh, of course. It's good to have company.
Yeah. And then I'll stay and have some
Stay and have
idle
some
chat.
Chit chat with Matthias. All right. Yeah.
Until I get EP again, and then I'll go back and lie back down in the cot, attempting to not wake people again.
You're. I will say.
Okay.
You go back to bed.
Mm-hmm.
Some more time passes. And as the night goes on, starts getting into the early hours of the morning. Pulse!
Yeah.
It's a double dream night.
Oh. Oh boy.
Your dream starts off less nice. There is warmth all around you. You feel yourself starting to sweat. Even in your dream, you can tell that you are sweating. You feel hot, uncomfortable, almost painful. You open your eyes in the dream, and you are surrounded on all sides by curling towers of flame. on a hot stone floor made of some kind of deep black glass. And across from you, sitting very nonchalantly on a throne, is a face you recognize oh too well. Drayden. To you, he just smiled. So you made it to Yubua.
What?
You made it to Yubua.
I'll actually touch a fire.
I mean, it hurts.
Does it hurt? Oh.
Yeah.
You wake up.
Don't worry. I won't tell anyone. No. That would be cutting to the chase. That'd be too fun. Or, I'm sorry. That wouldn't be fun.
Should I expect a visit?
Oh. No. No, I think I'll wait for you to come to me. After all, what was it you said last time? That you were going to kill me? And there's, as you were talking to him, in the fire behind him, wreathed almost like curtains, you swear you see two glowing eyes staring out over the shoulder of the throne at you.
Can I cast spells in this dream, or at least try?
You can try.
All right. I'll try and go like archer form.
You attempt to summon archer form, as is so familiar to you, and nothing happens. But you do hear a deep chuckle somewhere echoing in the halls around you. Weak.
What?
Drayden stands up, and his own voice echoes with this deep voice, as if they're both speaking the same words aloud. You are weak. You always were. It's fine, though. I'll give you some time. Maybe you'll figure something out like I have. And then when all's said and done, it'll be, the two students rivaling each other once again. How'd that end last time?
You running off?
See, I thought you burned to death. I probably would have stayed if I knew you were still kicking. Don't worry, though. I'm not like Gillian, what was it? And Martin. I don't care about their grandiose plans, overt semblances of revenge. I'm in this for the hell of it, so take your time. Make it fun. I like to watch. But just remember, and the fire from the pillars starts to run down and circle you. Starts to spin around you slowly as it bears in. Just remember how this feels. It starts to wrap around you, and it stings and burns. You feel the flesh start to melt from your bones as the pain overtakes you. And then, as the laughter of Drayden sort of starts to fill the hall and mingle in with this echoing, guttural thing, there is another voice. A voice you recognize. Ho ho ho, this is a pretty bad dream, kid. Drayden. What? What the hell is this? And then you are awake, comfortably, in your bed, feeling not the tinge worse. But there is a weight on your chest. You look down, and there is a slightly poofy black cat sitting on your chest, wishing its tail.
I'll I guess I'll pet it.
And it starts purring.
What the fuck was that dream?
I don't know, kid, but it was pretty bad.
Oh. Wait, I didn't cast anything. So what?
Cast things?
Yeah, like I usually cast stuff to talk.
Right,
Wait, what?
right. Yeah, you did do that last time. I thought that was weird.
How?
I'm just, I can just do this.
Huh? Is it? Wait, is this like telepathic? Kind of like what he does, and I'll point to Hush sleeping.
I'll be really, I don't know what he does.
It's like, kind of like link minds, you know. Can anyone else hear you right now? Is it just us?
I mean, probably just you, because I'm choosing to talk to you.
Uh-huh.
Oh, well, I kind of like how you chose to talk to me.
Oh. Like on the boat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the prank call, that was funny.
Huh? Wait.
I thought I'd pop in after I heard from you. Haven't heard from a mortal in a long time.
I'm gonna die. I'm going. Listen, it was. Are you Tiamat?
That's funny. That's my team. Are you serious? Did you talk to Tiamat?
I prank called them?
Oh shit, kid. That's stupid.
Yeah.
Do you know that Tiamat is like one of the top gods? And like maybe second or third to last that you should not piss off.
I told her I was someone else though. Maybe I should go after them instead.
I hate to break it to you, but she's a god. And I was able to find you, so like, you know. Good luck. Anyways, I like your wind friends. He like turns and like looks at the birds.
Oh.
They're fun. They
wait.
smell like genie.
How do you smell genie?
Because it smells like me, dum-dum. And he thwacks you on the head.
Are you a genie?
Am I a genie? And he like there's a twirl of smoke. And there is a rather like muscular, dark-skinned man kind of cracking his neck as his upper half floats aloft in smoke. Kid, I am the genie.
Is he still on top of me?
No, he's floating.
Oh, okay.
He's doing he's the stereotypical genie with like the mist bottom and the proper top.
Huh. Okay. Huh.
You should know this. He reached out to me. Baradorn, Earth Dao, genie ruler of the elemental plane of Earth.
Huh.
Any of this ringing a bell?
Not really.
All right. Shit.
Just kind of, casting a net out there a little bit.
You just calling random deities and powerful beings?
Well, I talked to a Leviathan at first because he gave me power of the stars.
Fucking Leviathan! Holy shit!
It's
get
crazy.
around, kid. Tiamat, a Leviathan. You got.
Yeah, I should
You
probably
got
calm
them.
down a little
You
bit.
got them genie smelling birds. That guy apparently knows telepathy. What, is that one actually two people and that one's actually like a god?
Wait, which one's the god?
He points at Twig with the two people and he points at Hickory with that one's actually a god.
Huh. Okay.
It's a joke. I don't actually think they are.
Okay. But what? Why are you here? Oh, like, am I in a pact? Did I did not. I didn't promise anything.
Yeah, no, you didn't agree to anything, so you're not in a pact, idiot.
Okay.
I was just eyeballing you because I thought, hey, no mortal reaches out to me. No one talks about me.
Okay.
And then you talked to me, so I thought, hey, I might as well see what's going on with this guy. And then you had a dragon, and there was crazy shit going on, so I thought, I'll stick around. So I kind of, hung out on your boat, then I hung out on your island, then I hung out in your backpack. Now I'm here.
Huh. Okay. Are you sticking around? Like,
Yeah, well, I mean, see, I was originally gonna just sort of hang out until, you like kicked the bucket, which, by the way, got real close there, kid. You got real close there.
that wasn't fun.
Yeah,
was
but
not fun.
then there was the... Well, then I smelled the others.
Others.
Well, yeah. I mean, they smell like Kaeli. And then your dreams, they
That makes
reek
sense.
of Noxus,
Who's Noxus?
the fire genie.
Hmm.
Leader of the elemental plane of fire. An Afridi. He's a dick. Kaeli's also a dick. But she's at least a fun dick. Noxus is just... Well, I mean, a dick.
So, yeah, I guess this definitely confirms a little bit about how did he enter my dream?
Yeah, probably genie magic. It probably didn't help that I was in your backpack. Honestly, that probably made it a little easier for him. I'm sorry about that.
Oh.
See, all of us genie, we're kind of like connected.
Interesting.
There's only 3 of us, so, there was 4 of us. Don't ask.
I don't want to ask, but if it's
said
personal,
don't ask. Why the fuck do you think I'd say don't ask? He like flicks you on the forehead.
Ow. Okay. So if they could sense where I'm at, can we sense where he's at?
They didn't sense you. I mean, they connected to your dream, but they don't know where you are.
Oh, okay. Can I connect to his dream?
Yeah, I mean, maybe. If you had genie power. And yes, that's an offer, dumbass. Look, I don't know what Noxus is up to with your friend. Not friend. You didn't seem like friends. But I don't like it. He doesn't usually dabble in good shit. Besides, he gets any groundwork here in the fucking material plane, it's gonna be a goddamn nightmare for me and Kaeli trying to balance shit out.
So you're kind of trying to stop him right now? What I'm getting at?
Yeah, okay. Look, I'd be doing you a favor, you'd be doing me a favor, I'd give you a little juice, you'd give me some eyes on the ground.
Huh.
We'll call it a pact, capiche?
This is a lot right now. I'm gonna be honest here.
That's all right.
I didn't expect like a god or
I mean, you should probably start expecting them if you're just giving them random calls. I'm gonna be honest with you. Tiamat could roll up on your door any day now. It wouldn't be good.
Oh yeah. I don't know, man. To be honest, one kind of ruined my life already.
Was it Noxus?
Yeah, the fireman. Yeah.
Yeah, that tracks. See, he's a dick. All the more reason why you need a little bit more power in your corner. Look at me. Look at me. I'm a specimen. Look at me. You think Kaeli in a floaty wind could give you the kind of power I could give you? Ooh.
Well, what could you give me?
Well, I'm a Dao. I'm an Earth Genie. Well, I'm the Earth Genie. Strong power over stone and earth.
Interesting. I mean, I got some power over stone and earth.
I rule the entire elemental plane of Earth. You think I can't fuck you up in an Earth battle?
Well,
You think you think you could square? You think you want to go for a bout, boy?
I'm not saying we should fight. All I'm saying is, I can erupt some earth. I can like make it soft, nice and hard.
Play. Fucking child play. I'll give you the good shit. Don't worry. You help me get rid of Noxus. You don't like me? I'll go away. I'm not like him and Kylie. I don't want to change. I don't want to change the overarching powers of the fundamental world. I don't want people to praise me or do other bullshit. I just want relax. I feel like you can relate to that. After all, you did make that awesome bark stuff.
Wait, did you?
Oh, I was in your backpack. Of course I did.
Oh yeah. Wait, how did I not
I
hear you?
turn into a little wisp of smoke, bro.
Interesting. Huh. Okay, that's interesting. Huh.
I'm only sort of here as like a projection.
Oh, so you're not like actually in this world.
I mean, yeah, I'm definitely not as strong in this form, which is saying something, because I mean, look. I'm gorgeous, I'm beautiful, I'm strong, I'm big.
What?
What's your little Drayden got on this? I'll let you think on it. I'll let you rest on it. Don't worry. I'm gonna wake you up now, alright?
Wait, I'm asleep right now?
Well, of course you're fucking asleep, and then he flicks you on the face again. You wake up.
Look around.
Everyone is there except for Hush. It's the early hours of the morning. The sun is starting to come up.
I'll get up and kind of not try to wake people up.
Okay. You make a stealth check to not wake people up.
4.
You trip over Twink.
Ugh.
Like, you legit hit into his cot and just...
What the fuck?
Oh, dude, I'm not used to it being so cluttered. Go back to bed.
No.
Go back to bed.
Twink, you go right back to sleep.
Does Twink go, sure.
Yeah, he's a shoo for sure.
God.
He's not a me.
I'll reach into my head real quick though. See if like, can you hear me right now? It's kind of, if there's like a mental link at all.
To Baradorn?
No,
Hush.
wait, Hush.
Oh, no, Hush. Okay. Yeah. Hush. Out in the woods.
Good morning.
Good morning. Right, wait. Was Dolis asleep?
Yep.
In there?
Everybody
Oh,
is-
never mind.
Everybody's all asleep.
Where you at?
I'm out in the woods at the moment.
I'm fine. Bored? You friend?
You could help me.
Sure. Where you at? Wait, what direction? You just told me where you're at. What direction?
Northwest.
All right. I'm coming. Start heading that way.
Okay.
I'll start like whistling, I guess a small little like. So he just in case he hears it.
Okay. I mean, if you're heading out there into the woods, it's quiet in the morning. There are people making breakfast in the kitchen tent and stuff. A lot of people are waking up and getting ready for the day. But you head off into the woods. You find Hush, not that far. You only went like maybe 40 feet out into the woods.
Hmm.
He's got like, he's sitting down on the ground, and in front of him you see a lot of like wood chips. And in his right hand, you see a little something kind of glowing, and he looks back and just, hi.
What are you doing?
Oh, I'm making a few trinkets for everybody.
Trinkets?
Yeah. So,
Here, how many would you say I've gotten done, Cryo? They're only about this big.
About that big? You're probably on your second to last one.
Okay. Because
here, this one's yours.
he reaches down and he throws you a little wooden trinket in the shape of a rat.
Oh no. Are you associating me with rats now?
You said you could turn into one.
I mean, I can, but it's not my favorite animal or anything.
Oh, well, I only know you could turn into a rat. So I
can
made
turn
you a
any
rat.
animal.
Are you okay with a rat?
I mean,
How about why don't you carve your here? There's a log of it. Why don't you carve out one for yourself? Make it anything you want.
what is this saying? Does this have magical properties or anything? What,
No.
you're just having fun?
So once I give that to you, I can find you. As long as you have that on you, I will be able to find you. In case you guys get disintegrated like Twink did, I can find you. So I have, I've made a little trinket for everybody, for them to hold on them, in case you guys get separated. Like,
Cool.
He like holds up like a little thing that looks like a wing. Like this is lotuses. When they wake up, I'll give them. I still need to do, hickory or dog. I'm gonna give them one. I don't know if they change. I'm just gonna make one. If I have to make another one, I will. I need to make hickories, and I still need to make doluses, but doluses is gonna be the easiest.
I have an idea actually for Hick and Doc. Actually.
What?
So what if you did like a kind of like a yin yang kind of thing, like one half, another half?
A yin yang.
Yeah.
I was gonna
I'm
make
not
a head.
not exactly good and evil because they.
So
But
just like a circle with like a line.
yeah.
I was gonna make a head and then put a 2 on it, but maybe your idea is a little bit better.
Simpler, I'd say.
Yeah, sure. I'll yeah, absolutely.
And like as he goes down to grab like one of the pieces he cut, there's like a little faint shimmer, and then a dagger that looks like an eye kind of like wraps around his hand. It's kind of and goes.
Ooh. Are those magical? Is that casting spells here? What is that?
Oh, my daggers.
Just kind of goes away, pulls it back, puts it down, pulls out another one, just kind of like throws them off.
He starts just like ninja throwing them off and summoning more, and it gets faster and faster until he's like, ha!
Remember when I said that I could throw my daggers?
I do not, but go on.
When you asked me what I could do, these are them. They are made of psionic energy.
Can I touch it?
Sure.
I'll like just kind of.
You pinch it, and you immediately get like the early stages of a headache. You know when you're like about to get a headache?
Mm-hmm.
It's that. You immediately feel that sensation.
I don't know
Oh.
why. I really thought you were about to say he gets early onset Alzheimer's.
Oh my
Oh
god!
my god.
Oh my
No, that's a different spell.
Mara's just like, wait, who are you?
You
Wait, what am I
fucking-
do- what is this
immediately
thing?
get dyslexia. Anyway,
Wow, that's really cool, Hash.
Ash.
So these are your Gerdags.
anyway, so yeah, you touch it and you kind of get the little beginnings of a headache.
Are you
I'm not gonna do that again. Oi.
They're made
Ooh.
of cyanic energy. You
I
can
never
manipulate them.
messed with cyanic energy. It hurts.
It's a lot of it is in your brain, so I can manipulate them a little bit. That's why I can cut a few things, but for the most part, they're just headaches.
Can you undo a headache?
No, I don't. I can give you one. I don't know if I can take
I
one
don't
away.
want one, man. We're good.
No, I can't do anything about that. I'm sorry. Sorry. Don't worry. They won't.
Fine.
They
It'll
won't
go
be coming
away.
at you.
I'm sure.
He pats down on the ground and he's like, "If you want to carve one, I can't let you hold one of these. I'm sorry."
Oh wait, do you mean the knife?
Well, yeah. If you want to carve your own trinket,
Oh, sure.
you can keep the rat if you. You have to at least show me what it is first, so that I can get a good mental image of it.
Oh, so like, show you what I'm going to like draw on.
Just show me when you're done. I need
Oh,
to
okay.
know what they look like entirely. That's why I made them, so that I could, I have a little bit more of a connection. But if you just show me it, I could figure it out. As long as you're holding those and you're within a good range of me, I will be able to find you.
Just put some stars on it. We'll be fine.
On the rat?
Yeah. Or like, well, on the rat, around the rat. Fine.
He just takes in makes 5 little cuts into it. Yeah, there's a star on it now.
Thank you.
Hush knows how to draw a star.
1, 2, 3. It's not a star, but it's like the crosses.
Oh, okay.
It's like a twinkle, but not an actual whole ass star.
It's a pentagram. Yeah.
No.
It's just a quick little star,
It's like
like an
it
asterisk.
just looks like. Yeah, exactly that. Like an asterisk. And just here you go. Do you think Twink will be mad that I made? And he holds out. He goes and picks up Twinks, and it's just a really small humanoid.
It's just a little lawn gnome.
Yeah, it's just a short person.
Oh, he'll love that.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, good. I don't know much about him. So he points. He points to. He's like, "That's Lotus's, which is a wing. Twink's a little dude. Mars is a rat. Oh, that one's Alina's. It's like a square. It's supposed to be a book.
Oh.
How did he struggle with making the book, but he made a whole little man?
He's really good at making animate things. I just can't make objects.
It's very hard to trick. It's a square, and a book is a square.
All right, man.
It's a book.
Nailed it!
What is the relic for Dolis?
He's making that right now.
Okay.
And he's got a little circular. There's still some some chip off, and he just kind of. And it's just a little flat oval. It's a dinner roll.
Oh my gosh. I love it.
Wait, a flat oval, like a
Like
disc. Oh, so it is shaped like a dinner.
Like a flat, not a flat oval, but a flatter oval.
Okay.
With 2 little hashes at the top. It's a dinner roll.
Wait, you should actually make this one more of a rectangle. Kind of you ever seen a lasagna?
You have
No.
not.
No, I don't know what that is.
Can you wait? Can you see like imaginary images in my mind if I think about it?
No. Well, yes, but I would have to pry into your mind a little bit. That's
that
a
give
lot
me a
of
headache?
Probably. Describe it. And he holds out like a little minor image.
I'll
Minor
describe the
illusion.
lasagna.
You start describing a lasagna. Just roll a 20 for me. Let's see how well this transcribes.
That was almost a 1-7.
7.
Mara, you try like 4 times to explain lasagna, and each time you're like, no, scratch it. Okay, we're gonna start over again. So like it's square, and you like go through, and then finally it's basically just a square with like a sunken-in top, like a lasagna dish would be. But otherwise, there is no semblance of lasagna about it.
So it's good. It's good enough. It's good enough.
Wouldn't that be too close to Alina's?
Well, I mean, they get along really well, so it'll be fine.
Copium.
If it's okay, I'm gonna stick with the dinner roll.
All right, whatever you want, man.
Hold up. Okay, hold up. And he just goes and he takes the dinner roll and just and he writes out lasagna how he thinks it's spelled.
How do you think it's spelled?
Lasawna.
Lasagna.
Zon. Yeah.
Lasagna.
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 Back in the tent, while this is going on,
What's up?
Hickory,
Hi.
you wake up as Hickory.
Hey.
The sun's a little higher now, but it has not fully risen.
Mm-hmm.
Twink, you wake up. No strange dreams or anything odd other than Mara tripping briefly over you. And Birds, you both wake up. Dolis with a little bit of ache in your left arm, and Lotus with a similar sensation in your wings.
I like just kind of stretch my arm. Is it like as I like stretch? Is it more of a it's kind of like a muscle ache, or is it sort of a supernatural ache?
It's definitely more of a supernatural ache. It feels. You remember way back when Kylie was trying to convince you to do things for her and made your arm kind of hurt? Felt like that.
Okay.
Lotus wakes up and just starfishes.
Lotus, you also definitely have back pain.
Yeah, she's just gonna.
She needs
With her
icy
wings
hot.
as well.
This implies that Lotus doesn't already sleep like that.
Your wings stretch out and one of them just slaps Hick in the face.
Good morning, Lotus. Can you get your wing out of my mouth?
Okay. Move slightly.
Thank you. Wait.
There you go.
Dolis!
Hmm.
Owie.
What?
Everything hurts. My back hurts. My wings hurt. Why is the living suffering?
Couldn't tell you. As for your aching, you said your wings hurt?
Yeah.
Kind of look at my hand, look at her wings until like the points where I know where like the hand prints or whatever on her. Just like lean over, pat right here.
What does that feel like?
It's not comfy.
I don't like that.
My arm feels a similar way.
Lotus sits up. Do you think it has something to do with Kylie?
Yes, I do think it has something to do with Kylie.
Do you think she's okay?
I wish I could know. As
Yes.
he's just kind of looking at his hand, just like, as much as I would love to sit here and theorize, I have absolutely nothing to go off of.
Oh, wait! What did she
What?
tell you yesterday?
What do you mean?
You said something about like I don't know. You said you wouldn't tell me what Kylie told you when thing. I don't know. I
Oh.
don't know. Yeah.
She says she misses us, and she told us to stay safe.
Aww. I miss her too.
I had a dream last night.
Mhm.
I had a dream I was back in the elemental plane of air. It was
Oh.
strange. It was sort of just kind of. I'll start like moving
You
my stuff
relay.
around.
Okay.
Yeah. And I tell her about the dream, and just like at the end, she's like, I saw this what looked like a castle or a palace or something, so like a storm around it.
Was it like the storm was outside and then there was a big castle on the inside and it was super pretty and cool?
I guess, yes.
Oh yeah, I think that's Kylie's palace.
What?
Yeah, time, they brought me to the outside and then zooped me into the inside. So, yeah.
What?
Yeah, when I was dead. Wait, when I was dead.
It's just like a million thoughts running through Dolis's brain. He's like processing like this, like, wait, what?
So
Huh?
that's
What?
what he did?
Yeah?
Cool.
Okay. Then yes, it's interesting that I saw that, and then now this.
You also saw Dad.
Right, I saw him, and then he looked
Raiden.
like Raiden, and then he said it'll be all right, and that things aren't how they're supposed to be, but it'll be all right. I don't know what that means, and as much as I would love to brush it off as a random dream, the fact that I saw Kaeli's palace when I've never seen it in my life before means that it is definitely some sort of supernatural occurrence.
Yeah. Man, all these people who we can't talk to and they're all like far away and stuff.
And they're all very powerful, omniscient beings, according to them. And then none of them want to talk to us. None of
Yeah.
them can give us any answers.
Yeah. We have to go find them. And.
Hickory, Twink, what do you think?
Oh, what?
The dream that I had.
I mean, she's your genie, right?
Right.
And you said that your arm's starting to look like her. Could it not
Yes.
just be further sync?
But I mean, am I starting to see her memories, or how could I have seen that palace?
I don't think it's completely out of the realm of possibility. That maybe it's just bleed, and with the planes breaking and everything, it would make sense if maybe there was some bleed with pacts, especially if it's an elemental one.
Hmm. Kind of just rub my hands. Just hope this goes away soon.
If I'm remembering right, and correct me if I'm wrong, Cryo, When I was talking to, like, Pascali, I told her about how your arm is going green, and then she looked really, really serious.
That is
Okay. She looked serious.
She
Serious
looked
how?
shocked and angry.
Like she didn't like the news of your hand becoming the same color.
So that's not supposed to happen.
I guess.
We could have Mara ask her.
Oh,
Ask
you're
her why
right.
my hand is turning like this. Why this is happening to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, speaking about that, they're gone.
Where's Mara? It's like,
Where's
as-
Hush?
You look over the Hush and Mara's bunks with Twinks in the middle, and they're both gone, and Twink
It's like
is
those
just sitting there on
blinking
his bunk.
outlines.
I'm gonna try and connect to Hush.
Easy. You just talk to Hush.
Ah,
Hi. Good morning.
good morning.
Where are you?
I'm with Mara.
Oh.
Is everyone
Where-
awake?
Yeah. Where are you?
He's like looking down. He's like almost done carving his last one.
We'll be back in a second.
Okay.
We're in the woods. We'll be back in, like 3 minutes.
Okay.
Is
And
it a
then out
second or is
loud.
it 3 minutes?
Hmm.
Make up
Make
your
up
mind.
your fucking
Doesn't
mind.
matter for me, man. I got time in my head.
Matters for everyone else.
I'm gonna
Relay
say,
that to everybody.
Mara and Hush are together. They'll be back soon.
Okay.
So we know if anything goes horribly wrong this time, that it was probably them.
Yeah, I guess so.
Just because, yeah, the pranks and...
Okay, listen, it was
Also-
funny, okay?
Okay, but also falling into the middle of the ocean was not super great. So, like, we're weighing our options here.
Oh yeah, that happened.
So, besides that, what's the plan today? We're going to. I don't remember the name.
Valorfall.
Valor.
Are our horses here?
That's a good question.
Let's get breakfast first. I'm hungry.
Okay.
Lotus gets up, stretches, and then walks out of the building. Find
Right.
food.
You walk out of the big tent. Everybody is even more up than they were when Mara walked out. A lot of people are getting breakfast. You do see Matthias. He's like suited up again. He's just, hello!
Good morning.
Good morning, fair adventurers!
Hehe.
Did you all sleep well?
Yeah.
Good. Go, eat food. Your horses should be here in no time. Then you can be off.
Okay.
Twink!
2 birds, 1 stone.
What was that?
Good morning.
I.
Are you alright?
Well, no, it's just like you said my name with like you intent. Like I was
I
waiting.
did. I was
Yeah, that's why I
Twink.
was waiting for you. Yeah, no,
Oh, good morning.
that's it.
Well, after you all eat, I would like to talk to you all again.
We
I
are
have
likable people, I get it.
information for you.
Oh,
Go have breakfast. He just he like scoffs with a smile and walks off to his war tent.
He's fun.
Yeah.
I like him.
Are you all gonna have breakfast? I will assume Dolis does whatever Lotus does because
He's gone!
you all go for breakfast, and as you're getting your food, Mara and Hush, you walk up to the breakfast tent.
Hush just has like his arms are crossed and there's like a little thing like floating next to him. Just
Hi.
Morning.
What's for breakfast?
Porridge.
Okay, cool. As long as it doesn't take 2 hands.
No.
I can't hold another utensil.
I know.
That's what his trinket should have been.
fingers.
Yeah.
I like Mara's idea more.
Dang it.
Yeah.
Walks up and he just like connects to everybody at the table. Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
I have gifts for everybody.
What are they?
Goes and he just gonna
Method
Towards-
acting.
drops them drops them all on the table. The other one just kind of floats down and goes, I made everybody a trinket.
You're so cute.
He picks up the wing. Lotus.
Thank you.
He picks up the one that is just kind of a circle. Hands it to Dolis. Dolis? It's the small little man. Here you go, Twink.
No.
What?
No.
Oh. Just like sets it down. Hands everybody else. There's like a circle with like a cross, like a line down the middle. He hands it to Hickory. Goes, here you go. They're not just gifts. If you have these with you, he like looks over at like Twink. I can find you if you go missing. So if you get evaporated, looks at Twink again, I can find you. Do you want me to make
What's
you a new one?
mine?
Oh, that was Mara's idea. It's
Yeah, like half and half.
it was
Thank
Mara's
you.
idea.
Hush. No, thank you.
Hush.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I will hold on to it.
Quick question.
Yeah.
What is Lasona? Is that a place?
Wait, how did you spell lasagna?
Did I spell it wrong?
Oh, it's supposed to say lasagna.
It's
Turns
not
it
actually.
over towards Mara.
It's a dinner roll, but Mara said that it would be funnier if it was lasagna. Lasagna.
Why do you hurt
Dolis.
the new kid, Mara?
Dolis, can we talk? Like right
Yeah.
now?
Dolis, you have your bowl of porridge, and you're like,
You can bring the food. Come on.
All right. Twins, you want to trade?
I can make you a new one. I don't know anything about you.
Right? That's the worst part is that you decided to choose this to represent me.
It looks just
That's-
like
that's
you.
it. That's the problem. Excuse me?
Wait, it
Hey,
really does?
Wait, I was gonna say, now hang on. I want to know right now how much it looks like Twink.
Do you want me to roll for it?
yeah,
Absolutely.
roll performance. Roll
How
performance.
big is this?
It is like half the size of all the other totems.
Yeah, there's only so much detail you could fit into
It's
that.
like
before it
this.
becomes-
It's like this big.
It
compared
doesn't
to the
matter. He
others
rolled
that are
like
this
shit
big.
anyway.
Oh,
One.
it
I
does
rolled
not.
a 1.
It does not. It looks like a garden gnome. It looks like a garden gnome without the pointy hat.
Then yeah, no,
It's a-
Hickory says that completely sarcastically, definitely shitting on him.
Does it actually look like?
You remember I'm the one getting you your hand back.
Hush, it was a very nice gift. It doesn't look like Twink.
It's also very disrespectful.
Why?
I know. I'll take you. You're young. You know. You don't know. Gnomes take great offense to being, referred to as small.
Oh, I'm sorry. What do you want yours to be? I can go make a new one.
Not that.
What do you want yours to be?
Literally anything. It could be a rock for all I care.
You have your little twirly hammer.
It could be a rock for all I care.
Wait, hold up. And he takes it and he goes under the table and just kind of like you hear like a and just does a quick little. It was like a kind of like a T pose little guy. He cuts off the legs, cuts off the head. It's a T.
Wait, he cuts off the legs?
Yeah,
it cuts off
cuts,
the
really
he cuts
short
off like
T.
he cuts off like the base and the head, and it's like a short T.
It's a T for Twink.
Can you sense this if it's in another like dimension?
Can I track it?
Yeah.
I don't think so. No.
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 Toss it in the bag of holding.
That defeats the purpose of having it.
Hush, you don't know that's a bag of holding.
Oh, okay. Yeah, don't know. What it is.
I'm like,
Oh.
you just see him toss it in a bag.
Unless
I'll
you're
grab
tracking them
one.
all at the same time, and then all of a sudden that one
Oh,
just
no.
disappears.
Yeah.
He sees you put it in. He just gets like a little smile. He's like, oh, he accepted it.
Yay.
Oh,
Alina comes and sits down at the end of the table. She looks haggard. And she's just like, why do we have ornaments?
That one's yours.
Is it Snow turn?
Oh, and just kind of like it like floats up and goes over to her. If you have that, I can track you. It's a
Got
book.
it. Oh. She like looks at everybody to gauge like their how they're responding to their trinkets. Okay, yeah, a book.
The book.
She just like tucks it in one of the pouches on her armor and robes.
So if you have those, wherever you are, well, not wherever you are. If you are within a certain distance of me, I can find you.
thank you.
Hmm.
Hush.
He hops down.
Dolis.
Stop shaking your desk and moving your camera. She's shaking.
Mara, if it's
Dolis.
that important, why
Mara
can't you just say it
drags
here?
you out.
Okay,
Oh.
there he goes.
I have one more to give away later.
Okay.
Shit.
Lotus is also gonna slide into the seat beside Alina, but that's a conversation for after this.
Mara, you drag Dolis out into the camp.
What? What is it?
More out.
No, further out.
I
You keep
Where
going
are
out.
we going?
keep dragging him.
Okay.
You're in
How-
the
how-
woods.
Okay, first, how does your arm feel?
It hurts.
Does it ever hurt? Wait, is it hurt right now?
Yes, it's aching.
On a daily basis?
No, it's just right. No, today I woke up and it hurt.
What else do you know about genies?
What?
Just
What
give-
else do I know
I need
about
information.
genies? Why?
Just give me information.
No, answer my question, Mara. Why? I might have answered your question if you didn't have have a small pause there as you thought about what to answer with and whether or not you wanted to answer my question.
I had to think about what I was going to answer with.
Why are you asking about genies, Mara?
So, I had a dream
Oh,
with remember that Drayden asshole I told you about?
yes, I do remember.
Looks like he can, connect to my dreams
Oh,
and light me on fire in my dreams. It actually kind of hurt.
oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
I had a dream, an interesting dream as well. We were saying, I dreamt of a place, a palace in the sky that Lotus said that she saw was Kaeli's, but I had never seen it before.
What happened in
I
your
just
dream?
didn't- Well, I was in the elemental plane of air again and just doing day-to-day things, and then randomly my father turned into Raiden. He gave me a small talk about how everything will be all right, even though things aren't the way they're supposed to be. And then I looked up and saw a castle, a palace surrounded by storm winds that apparently is Kaeli's, even though I've never seen it before. And then I woke up and my arm was aching. Well, no.
Hmm.
Yes, my arm was aching.
Wonder if there's like some correlation, because I'm pretty sure that was a real communication via dreams. He
Right,
told
well-
me, he wasn't gonna look for us, that we'd find him eventually.
that we would find him, or that he wants us to find him?
That we would probably bump into him eventually.
Okay, well, it's, not reassuring. But so he
Definitely.
burns you in your dream.
Yeah.
Okay. So when does this have to do with genies?
Well, I've confirmed that you know how you have a air genie.
Well, I made a pact with Kylie. Yes.
Yeah. Well, he did it with a fire genie apparently.
Oh, did he tell you that?
Yeah.
Can I roll insight? To see if he's, can I not obviously not doing like a lie detection, but is he very visibly like yeah.
I mean, he was just visibly like,
Yeah.
yeah. I don't think you need to roll inside.
I'll just
Like, I think Pulse
Okay.
just went, yeah.
just you look at Dolis and he's just giving you a very like a knowing stare. Just like, okay. Right, what do I know about genies? They are very powerful elemental beings. They are the origins of like Ganassi can trace the origins back to genies. What else? They are not gods, but they are very close to the level of gods. They make pacts and give power to lesser beings for their various needs. One thing I do know is that no genie gives power to a mortal without, expecting something in return. For Kylie, it ended up, thankfully for me, just being entertainment, from what I can tell. But I don't know about Drayden. Is there anything specifically you want to know?
Did you give in to her exactly? Or was it just putting on the ring?
Well, you see, that's an interesting story. I sort of found the ring and put it on, and then everything sort of stopped around me, and then she was there, and then she said some very fancy words and offered me her hand, and when I shook it, it was like lightning and struck right on my finger. It was immensely painful and horrifying, and I screamed in agony, and then my hand was burnt black to a crisp, and it never recovered until suddenly it turned green. But I did, I suppose you could say, give in. It was more of, I agreed to. She offered me power, and she offered me the ability to do more and change my situation. Change sort of the hand that life had dealt me. And the position that I was in at the time, it was more than enticing.
Can you, get out of it if you wanted to?
Oh, no, I don't think so.
No? You asked?
Oh, no. I mean, well, I have asked.
I mean,
in
do you
the
have a
past.
reason, I guess, to ask?
Well, I had the reason to ask in that I didn't want to do her bidding, and so then she would cause me physical pain in my hand and arm, and sort of use that to persuade me, if you will. Though
Okay.
the powers that have come to me and the things that I've been able to do as a result of it, as a result of that deal that I made, I don't regret it. And now, I mean, in the moment, in those moments, looking back, everything that she wanted me to do was ended up being for my own benefit, and I was just, I guess you could say, being almost like a rebellious child, just not wanting to do what was asked of me. And in retrospect, I appreciate the things that she did for me a lot. She took care of me and Lotus.
That's a lot.
I believe you asked.
Yeah, I know. Just, I think, just feel a lot of weight right now. You know, it's like he's back in my life again.
Mara, are you trying to make a pact with the genie?
That's not me. That's not Mara laughing. That's me laughing. Why would you ask that?
Because you randomly pulled me out of breakfast to ask me many very specific questions about genies and pacts after finding out that your rival of sorts has made a pact with a genie.
More than anything, I want nothing to do with him.
Oh, okay.
Except get rid of him out of my life.
Oh, you want nothing to do with the Drayden? I thought you meant nothing
Yes.
to do with genies, and I felt maybe I should leave in that case.
Oh. No, not Genie. Braden.
Okay.
Braden.
Do you know where he is?
Not a clue.
Well,
Last time I saw him physically besides the dream was when Socks died.
right. And do you know where he was then? When I recall you mentioned that you saw him through a door.
Not a clue.
Okay, well.
All I know is I just need to be as prepared as I can be when that day comes. Could be soon. Could be today. Could be tomorrow.
Well, you when did you say, or where did you say that you saw him last physically? When the tragedy happened with your old master? Where was that?
Cryo?
You don't remember. After spending nearly a century tripped out on berries, you have forgotten the location of that event.
Good question. One I can't really answer.
Oh. Do you know what continent you were on?
Not a clue.
Okay. Well,
I've been drifting for years,
are you
Lotus.
sure you were
No,
from
Dolis.
this plane?
It did give him dyslexia.
A perfect example of your poor memory.
Dear Lord.
Are you sure you were on this plane?
Definitely. Oh,
Okay.
definitely. I've never left this plane.
It's not true. We were in the Feywild for a bit, but
Oh, wait, true. Does that count?
the fact that we went to another plane, yes, I think that counts as going to.
I don't know if that counts
Right.
necessarily.
All right. I suppose.
That's like a little loophole here.
No, we went to another plane of existence. I don't know why that would be a loophole.
We went to Twinktania.
Right, and on Twinktania was an entrance into the Feywild, which is another plane of existence.
but now they're converged. So
Right, now
it
they
doesn't
are.
count.
But at the point at which we had gone into the Feywild,
So
we
this
had
continues
I'm
for
gonna
a
start
few
drinking.
moments.
I'm gonna start drinking.
and then eventually
Yeah,
after
this
they come
continues
to
until
after they
Dolis
agree to
gives up.
disagree. They agree to disagree. Dolis mentions, "Oh, I wanted to ask you something." He brought up genies and Kaeli. I don't know why I hadn't thought to ask you this, and I probably would have been a better question from yesterday. Would you reach out to Kaeli and ask her why I am turning green? Why I'm turning her colors? Why this is happening to my arm?
I could try. I'm not gonna lie though. A little shooken from talking to gods lately.
But you were so eager to do it yesterday.
And the day before.
Right. What changed?
One yelled at me.
Just kind of, it's like in a cartoon. There's just like the dot, dot. Is that it?
I mean, wouldn't you be a little shook if a god yelled at you?
No, I mean, probably yelled back, honestly. But I mean, that would be the more logical response. But Kyle is just not a god; she's a genie. I just went over this.
I've already called her twice though.
What do you think? She's gonna get annoyed with you?
Maybe.
I mean,
It's been a lot lately, man. Wait, is Hick awake?
Hickory. Yeah, she's awake.
You saw me.
You could ask her.
I could ask her. Can she do that? Can she talk to Kyle?
Yeah, she told you out loud that she can also divination.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. Clerics can usually talk to the divine.
Oh. Are you done talking to the divine, Mara?
For now, just need a break.
Okay. Mara's on cooldown, I guess.
I'll be out here, man. I'll start laying in the grass.
Why are you laying down?
I just want to lay down.
Okay. Do you need anything? Did you want to get breakfast?
I'll grab it later.
Okay. And then I'll just, as I'm about to start walking away, and I look back, and then I'll just make a couple of dinner rolls and put them on Mara's chest as he's laying there.
Alright. Mara, you are left to your thoughts and to munch on dinner rolls in the grass.
I'm actually wanting to wait till he goes away.
Oh, okay. Dolis, you return to the tent.
Actually, I'll
breakfast?
stay there with Mara. I'll sit down.
Alright. You return to breakfast to have breakfast with everybody else.
Yeah.
Mara, what are you doing?
It's gone cold.
You there, genie man?
There's a little wisp of gold, almost dust, almost like sand caught in the wind, kind of twirls up, and then it just becomes a cat again. Just, hello.
Hi, did you hear all of that?
Yeah, I've been in your pocket.
Oh, what? Oh, okay.
I'm kidding. I just sort of float around.
Just kind of thinking about all this. It's overwhelming.
I get that,
Like,
especially after what Kaeli did to that kid's fucking hand. Holy shit!
He said that usually they want something in return. You didn't. You don't want.
I want you to fuck up Noxus. I already fucking said that.
That's the catch.
I guess. Yeah, I literally said you get something, I get something. Capiche? Do you not understand? Capiche?
Yeah.
It's basic fucking common.
It's mostly, putting stuff in my mind. There could be something more to this than like,
Look, man, it's a deal. It goes two ways. If he broke the contract, Kaylee takes his powers. If he doesn't want the powers anymore, Kaylee takes them from him.
Interesting. Okay.
Granted, I mean, I guess I could kill you with like if we agreed on the things and there was enough. I mean, it would be hard. I wouldn't want to. I'm not saying I want to kill you. That's not what I mean by that. I'm just saying I want you to know everything going in. I want you to be aware of the I'm not gonna kill you, kid.
You're gonna turn my arm into like some.
The cat like sits up, like he's like standing.
What color is he? Is he like green like Kaeli?
No. He's I mean, in his like humanoid form, he's a dark brown. But as a cat, he's a black cat with gold eyes.
Gotcha. You gonna fuck with my arm?
I don't plan on it.
No. I'll think about it some.
All right. Take your time.
Keep walking.
I'm not going anywhere. I mean, eventually I will have to go somewhere because like projecting onto this plane without a pact holder, it wears on you. I haven't done it in a while, which is why I had enough juice to do it for a while. I don't really, But yeah, no, I got it.
Well, how long do I got?
Like a week, maybe.
A week.
Then I'll probably be gone for like, I don't know, a couple years, and then I can come back.
Okay.
You'd also reach me through rituals and divination, obviously. You did that.
True.
If you want, I could just go. I've just kind of been, perusing.
I mean, you're not really hurting anyone.
Yeah, no.
Do your thing. I'll do
All
mine.
right.
I'll let you know.
This cat standing like a man, like posed up. No, not T-posing.
That's not normal. By the way.
Shit. Yeah, no, I fucking know. Just us. God, he drops
right,
back down on all fours and
just
walks off. And you are left to sit with your dinner rolls. Everybody else, you have.
I'd walk to camp.
Okay.
After that.
You guys have breakfast. Mara does rejoin you at one point.
During that, while they were talking, Lotus sits beside Alina. Just like, are you okay?
Yeah.
Are you lying to me?
Yeah.
Okay.
She like doesn't look at you at all. She is just like staring into the middle distance and eating porridge.
Yeah, our horses are coming in probably today.
We'll probably be leaving in like an hour.
Do you
or
want to
two.
stay?
No, I don't know anyone here. She just keeps eating.
Well, yeah, but strangers are just friends you don't know yet. Plus, you look very stressed and you look like you haven't slept in like 2 weeks. You look like Dolis back when we were living in the woods.
I'm fine. Rough dreams. Rough few days. I just need to put my head in my book and disassociate for several hours.
I don't know what that means, but okay.
Yeah, of course. I don't know what it means. I'm
Alright,
fine.
I'm gonna go. Bye.
Thank you. Okay. She just goes back to her porridge.
Lotus.
Yeah.
Lotus.
Hi.
Hey.
Hi.
I have one more to go give away. Do you want to come with me?
Okay.
Just gonna like.
The kids get up from the table and rush out of the tent, right past a returning Dolis.
Hi, Dolis. Bye, Dolis.
Wait, where are you guys going?
What?
We have things to do.
Oh, where's Matthias' tent?
He's in the war tent.
That's the
he
things
goes-
we have to do.
Walks over to it and like knocks on the tent.
It's open.
It knocks
You
on
can
the
see him and like
Oh.
two knights looking over the table. Just hush. Lotus.
Hi, Matthias.
Hello.
I have a thing to give you.
Oh.
And he like walks up and he kind of like stumbles over. Goes,
I gave one of these to everybody, because we're friends. And I made one for you.
and he like goes and he reaches in his pocket and he pulls out a little trinket in the shape of a crown.
Oh. Replace one I lost. He puts it on his head.
And he's just like,
Way too small.
And he goes, well, it has more use than a hat. If you get lost or are in trouble, I can find you.
Oh. It's good. It's useful.
If you're worried about anything, don't be afraid. You can break it. It's made of wood.
Oh, I don't plan to break, but thank you. You appreciate good trinket.
As long as you have it on it, I can find you. Kind of.
So he like falls, catches it, and he puts it in a bag. It's good. Will not break. Will
He's
not
just gonna,
break it. Not
he's
like
just gonna
that.
like very stonely. He's very like kind of shaky. He's just he turns back around, starts walking back.
Tweak, I assume you got up to follow them since that's what you guys have to do. So, yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say, if we're done with our food.
Yeah, you guys are finishing up your food. You get up. Mara, you're coming back around this time.
I barely got to touch my food.
Dude, you're late.
You can literally
I
make
will
food
not
whenever
leave.
you want.
You can make food.
But I wanted to eat a porridge.
My porridge is too cold.
Don't let the crazy man pull you away.
So,
Or stay and eat, you know? Your
My
choice.
porridge is just
Yeah,
right.
guys, I think I'm gonna stay at camp. I'm
letting you know.
bored to death.
It's
Dolis
just you
is
have-
Bye.
done.
Yeah, I
Oh,
disconnect
fucking
from the
no.
call. It's
Boom.
gone.
Crow replaced somebody, just not who he thought.
Really thought it was gonna be Pulse.
So, you guys are all convene at the tent. Matthias tinkering with little wooden crown, puts it back in his bag. Hello!
Hi.
I have, one moment. And he pulls out, a mirror from his bag, and he, like he rubs it, and then he just, ding, 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 ding. Hey! Hey! Hello? Then, out of it, you just hear, could you think of any fucking ruder way to get my attention? Well, it's the only way you will listen. He puts the mirror on the table facing you all, and you just see Delilah. It's almost like FaceTime. See Delilah at her desk. Oh, wonderful! You all lived. Wasn't sure. Glad. Happy about it.
Did you turn
Heard.
into a mirror?
Someone explain to her communication after this.
I'll do it.
Right. So, you're all going to Valorfall.
Yeah.
Alright, well, a couple things you'll need to know. Number one, Fairmont, he's there. Sure, Matthias already marked him on the map. Duh. Alright, perfect. Easy. Got that done. Got that squared away. Valorfall used to be home to werewolves. Used to be a big problem. Not a problem anymore. Blood Hunters took care of it a long time ago, but there are lots of spooky ruins, dark woods, that sort of thing. Still full of a lot of monsters. Just, if they bite you, you won't turn into them. At least I don't think so. Anyways, things around here, we've got a delay. Apparently, Lord Kordak is so spooked after the assault by random militants on his castle, he's postponing the coronation 2 weeks. Wants to make sure everything's secure for the nobles. which means I have 2 weeks to think up another reason for him to delay it. And you have 2 weeks to try and wiggle your way into things. Granted, I mean, he's basically king now as is, so if he does get coronated before then, it's not the end of the world, but fuck him, so why would we let that happen? Yeah,
Delilah?
that's basically the long and short of it, yes.
Matthias mentioned something about me getting a badge to work in Ubua.
He must have fucking handled that, because I didn't hear shit about it, and he was like, "I will, do not worry."
Okay.
Excuse me, Delilah. I am very much on board with what we're doing, and I intend to carry out my responsibilities the best of my ability. However, would like to once more sort of confirm what exactly are we doing?
Gaining the trust of the nobles, or, I mean, I guess if you want to kill them and replace them with someone, that's fine by me. Matthias is like, gaining the trust of the nobles, so they'll be on our side.
Okay. Alright. And how exactly do we do that?
I don't fucking know. Pay them money worked for Kordak, I guess solve their problems, marry their daughter. I don't know how this shit works.
Okay.
Set something on fire quietly in the night and then put it out and become heroes. Yeah, find lost hidden treasure. Kill a dragon.
I get the idea. Thank you.
You're adventurers and shit. You can figure it out.
Hush tries to connect with the mirror, then realizes this is definitely not a person. He's like, wait, I already have it established.
Delilah, am I still going after the nobles?
You are staying the hell away from the city because somebody read your mind, and I do not need that sort of bad juju on my back step.
Does that mean that I just go with them?
Go with them, go back to Fairmont, fuck off into the mountains. You just stay out of Dodge.
So I can't go back at all?
Not right now. I'll call for all of you when I need you, if I need you.
Okay.
Alright, any other questions? I don't have long.
He delayed it for 2 weeks. Is that 2 weeks from today?
Yes.
Alright.
Alright, well, I'm back to kissing his ass, unfortunately, for the next few days. Let me know if you need anything. I mean, I probably won't answer it, but let me know if you find anything else out. That I might answer. Alright, goodbye, Matthias. Matthias. Goodbye, Delilah. It's just gone.
She didn't say bye to us.
It took several years to say goodbye to me.
That makes sense. Okay.
Your horses are outside forest. Scout report. Ride to Valor Fall 2 days. You will have to make camp somewhere along the way unless you want to go to the town. You can follow this road. He points to a place on the map. Should be safe. Keep you out of spookier parts. Forest.
Okay.
Twink. I trust you. Do you think you can do this?
If that idiot was able to do it, I can't imagine we couldn't.
Alright. Well, I promise you, as rude as my archmage is, she is also very powerful. I will make sure you have whatever help you need with whatever is happening should I get thrown back. If I don't get thrown back, maybe I join Twinktania. Maybe I be Twinktania. could be a good time. I will probably die if I do not get thrown back.
I was about to say that would be really fun, to be honest.
I would much rather get own country back, but we shall see.
We'll do our best.
Well, in that case, I have had them pack extra resources for you. You can take them out to your carriage. I must remain here, coordinate. I will be heading back into city of Fort Dawn.
Please be
Good luck.
careful.
Of course. Be well.
Okay.
Cool.
Y'all heading out?
Yep, grabbing the stuff and heading out.
Matthias waves goodbye with the little Von Hillian girl with him, both waving goodbye to you as you head back into the woods.
As we wave goodbye, I just like send one last message. I was like,
Please be safe, King.
Of course. No one can kill Matthias. Like back in your brain. Just a hush.
Welcome.
So you guys head back through the woods to your carriage.
Yeah.
It's a solid walk, but nothing too crazy. When you get back, your carriage is there. There are one or two scouts you don't recognize, like handling everything. But then there is one person that you do recognize. Everybody except Hush. Tim is strapping some stuff down to one of the horses and just...
Tim!
Hello!
Hi!
It's been a long time, friends.
Yeah!
Who are you again?
I am Tim. You probably do not remember me because I was with Marcos before. We are Marcos and Tim.
Yeah, you're the one with the funny name.
Oh.
I like it.
Oh, good funny. Alright.
Yeah.
Well, yes. No, Marcos is in city. I am here. I am going back to city. It's good to see you again. It's good to know you are alive.
Same to you, Tim.
Thank you. I did not think I would be alive for some time, but we are here now.
Are you coming with us?
No. I was just to bring you your horses.
Oh, okay.
Do not worry. We shall battle again, just as we did against vicious astral shade and strange dark plane.
Mm-hmm.
You have
Don't
new
worry about
person.
that.
He points at Hush.
Yeah.
And other new person, he points at Hick at Hick.
Yeah.
You replaced fellow who died. Is good. Keep party at full strength.
I don't think
Was
we're
vicious
playing-
battle
Too
like
soon!
leads in to Hick and then
Okay.
vicious creature, no face, dark eyes. It stabbed us. It threw us. It sent our minds into chaos.
Hey. Hick is like covering Hush's ears.
Glorious battle.
It's not
Good
really
time.
working well on the left side.
Glorious battle. Good time. Be safe. Valorful is good. When you get there, ask about the cherry brandy. Cherry brandy, very good.
What is that?
Alcohol.
It's an alcohol.
Ah,
Good drink. Strong drink. Knock you on your ass. Perfect.
thank you, Tim. We will not be doing that.
Oh,
Dolis, how does alcohol knock you on your butt?
You fall asleep.
Oh, okay.
and yes. All your horses are there.
And then also on the way there, I explained to Lotus how communication over long distances works.
Got it.
She basically connects it to the sending spoon.
Your horses have been hooked up with 4 in the front to carry you a bit more efficiently, and 2 trailing behind.
Let's go.
Who's in the
All
front
6
now?
Celery, Assfuck, Sam, and Pinochle.
Sick. All right, let's load
I
up.
guess we load
Who's-
up into the
Who's
carriage.
taking the reins?
Not me.
People with good animal handling.
Your only option is Mara.
Let's go.
I'm like,
I will go up. I'll go up with Mara. I have decent animal handling.
I think it's Mara and Lotus have good animal handling. And then
Two
everybody else
wi-
says, okay.
I would say the two
we'll
wisdom
handle it.
classes.
Yeah,
I mean, there's Hick.
Wisdom.
yes. So Dolis and Mara ride it in the front.
Astral
Oh, that's right. I'm Hick now. Wait, I have good animal handling.
Too late.
Yeah. We fought against many big things.
Um,
Do you want me to tell you about them, or like,
if we're going into another scary place, I think I
Okay, I'll tell you later.
Tell me about it later, yeah.
Okay. So you guys,
Dolus is like about to go into the back, and then like Alina goes in before him, and he's like turns, goes over to the front.
dejectedly sits up with Mara. All right.
It's me and you, Mara.
Yeah. Have a great time.
Hickory,
Mm.
while we're riding, do you think you could ask Kylie the thing that I said I was going to ask Mara? He's afraid to talk to higher beings now. One of them yelled at him.
Yeah. I can try.
Alright. Thank you.
All right. You set off. Hick starts ritual casting divination.
That I do.
I, on the ride, as she's ritual casting, I want to pull out Archibald's sketchbook.
Okay. You show in the sketches to Hush.
Not really showing, she wants to confirm something.
Okay.
He's like hovering over, just like looking in.
I wanna...
There is
You
some
know,
damage from that one time it got set on fire, and also a few times since it's been underwater. But it's in okay condition as it could be in.
You know exactly what I'm looking for.
Yes, I do. You're flipping through all the pages. There's his drawings of like the promenade and Fagin's ship and all of you guys, and a couple of himself with muscles. And then you start getting to his weird ones from his dreams, and you see that dark, horned figure. You see that perfect likeness of Kaeli, despite the fact that he never saw Kaeli. And then you do find the image that you are looking for of a very pretty blonde woman in kind of sad look on her face. And Hush, you are taken aback as you see the spitting image of your mother on the page.
What, Hush?
Kettle boiling.
See what I'm thinking about? I was thinking about it last night, and is this your mom?
Everybody's.
That's my mom.
Yeah.
You have a drawing of my mom.
Yeah!
Didn't you say... No, he described it to me. Never mind. The lady that...
Yeah, he
that-
described his mom to you.
Yeah. No. I mean, time.
Oh,
With the
the
people
lady
they
that
met.
they talked to?
Yeah.
Yeah, he just said that there was a lady.
Okay, I thought so.
Yeah, I was thinking about, about things last night, and you showed me your mom the other day, and I was wondering why she looked kind of familiar, and this was where I knew her. I guess I don't really know her, but like,
How? What is
this
what is this?
This is one of our friends' sketchbook.
Who?
He draws a lot, and his name's Archibald, and he is captured somewhere because he's very strong.
Why does he know my mom? How?
I don't think that it's that he knows her. I think it's these three drawings. The horned one, this one's Kaeli, and your mom. He said that these were people that he saw in his dream. He doesn't know them, but
Oh. So he's not here anymore?
well, he.
Will I
If
get to
you
meet
mean
him?
I hope so. We want to save him, but we don't really know where he is. We just know that he's captured somewhere because he's very, very strong.
There's like a slight tug on the book. It's not his hand, but he just kind of like his telepathy is just kind of pulling on the book a little bit.
You want to hold it?
Floats in front of him.
It looks just like her.
Lotus, Hush, both of you, make a perception check.
Sure. 17.
17 plus 12.
Right.
I think she sees it.
Hush, there's like the paper feels a little thicker than it should, and you're kind of fidgeting with it. Lotus, you tell immediately that there are 2 pages stuck together. Probably from all of the humidity.
I'm going to try and very gently pry them apart.
Make a sleight of hand check.
Can I give her advantage?
No.
22.
Okay, that succeeds. You start pulling them apart, and there's for a moment there's a little like a really gently pry it open, and there is like a chalk drawing, like a really hastily done chalk drawing, and you get the sense that that's probably why the page was like cemented shut, is because this got wet and like suckered itself to the back of the page. And it is of this dark gray door with runes etched above it. And then there's writing in a language that you cannot read, Lotus. Also underneath it.
Can I read it?
Nope.
Does this look similar to the door that I saw when she had...
It is identical to that.
Can you read this?
Mm-mm.
I kind of shuffle over to Twink and Hickory. Can you guys read this?
Twink, you have also seen a vision of this. But you
That
cannot read
Archibald's?
it.
Yeah, this is Archibald's sketchbook.
Give me a minute. I'll read it.
Okay.
Hickory, you can read it. Just
What's
fine.
it say?
It is celestial, and you can read celestial.
What is it?
Over the door, the writing like on the door in the drawing, hard to make out because this is like a chalk drawing.
Mm-hmm.
You definitely get the words ending, or maybe it's beginning. You can't tell because of the way it's kind of squigglied out in the beginning. In the beginning of the word. The words everything, and the word final.
And that's on the door.
On the door. And then the writing that Archibald did underneath is, how do I get back? And then, just gibberish, essentially.
So it's not even really celestial anymore. It's just like he...
I mean, it is, so they're celestial symbols. They mean, like, nothing. They don't form words.
Yeah, so That's ending or beginning. That's everything final. And then he's asking how he gets back, and then he kind of just starts scribbling. Oh, you guys don't
Oh.
read Celestial?
Oh, I can read any language.
I'm
Good for
from
you.
a different plane that's not speaking of celestials.
I never learned it.
Lotus kind of sits back and just the sketchbook in her lap, looking down at it.
Do you know what that means?
No, not really, but
She kind of like closes the sketchbook and puts it back in her bag.
Are you okay?
yeah, I'm worried about Archibald.
Do you know where he might be?
We not really, honestly. The last we saw of him, he was in the underground and
Best guess is he's
underground.
Best guess is he's deep under the mountains of Yuwa. That's what Time kind of hinted at, so we'll go with that.
When... Do you have anything that you know that he carries? Anything specific that, like, only he carries?
It used to be the sketchbook.
Nothing else?
This is everybody.
I never
Would
met him.
Dolis responds, he didn't really have an opportunity to take his belongings with him when he left us. So even if there was something that was uniquely his, he wouldn't have it.
See, I might have been able to try to find him when we get to the mountains.
Yeah. He dropped everything when he was kidnapped.
We have that mirror that we can use to scry, correct?
Wouldn't
Yeah.
they know if we looked?
Right, but if we are... When we go to search for Archibald, we could scry on him, have Hush look through the mirror, and then maybe focus on one thing that he sees Archibald on him or on his person and try and locate that.
Like the armor, like the things he's wearing or something.
Yes.
That could work.
Right? I mean, I could do it too if we needed to, so.
Oh, are you able to do that as well, Twink?
Yeah.
Scry?
Well, yeah, I mean, both things?
Okay. So you knew I needed the trinket. Well, you needed the trinket.
Very aware, yeah.
I'm sorry that I made it short.
It's okay, you didn't know. I told you that earlier.
Alright, well. You all continue on, brainstorming now of possible ways you could save Archibald. Yes, Hickory.
Has it been 10 minutes yet?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Thank you.
I was gonna say, yeah, you brainstorming. You did get distracted from the ritual casting. You completely got distracted, so you did have to start again.
Mhm.
So, 10 minutes passes, and you cast Divination. And what are you asking, Kylie?
Okay, what'd you want me to ask again?
Ask her why Dolis is turning green, why he's sort of becoming like her.
Hi, Miss Kylie. Why is Dolis turning green and looking like you?
There is a hush that falls over the carriage.
Wiggle.
Ah! Funny because he's not even here.
Yeah.
There is a
He fell
hush
out of
that
the
falls
carriage.
over the carriage. And everything around you freezes. And on the seat across from you is another you.
Bruh.
Hi! No, you are all frozen. It is just...
I know. Yeah, Dolis
Oh.
didn't say bruh. but-
I
Yeah, just-
wasn't trying to reach you.
Oh.
How
I
did-
don't know.
What happened?
I don't know, you asked me a question.
I called to Kaeli.
No, I heard.
Well, can you tell me why Dolis is turning green?
Because about a week and a half ago, all the stuff came off his arm and his hand started turning green.
Yeah, but why did that happen?
Because he made a deal with the Fae, and then the Archfey had to cast a thing on him to get rid of it.
So that means that the magic's interfered?
I don't know. Do you want me to keep going further back?
A little.
That might hurt your head.
It's fine. I can deal with the headache.
Okay. Your head starts to pound painfully as time is just like, it's because he made a deal with a genie.
Okay, thank you, Time. You did great.
Okay. Thank you. And then he's gone and everything starts again. You guys look at Hick. Hick, like, in a blink of an eye, went from sitting up and ready to cast to just, Like, you didn't even see her move. She was just sitting, and then she was,
I think we have a problem.
Hmm?
I don't think I can reach gods anymore.
What?
It's just time. Time picked up.
What?
Time picked up. All he said is stuff we already know. I think... I don't know. I should have been able to get through. I mean, I still believe in Bahamut and everything. It should be where a majority of my power still comes from. But...
It's alright. I understand, Hickory. Thank you for trying.
yeah, I think he can only look backwards.
Okay. And like I'm like kind of like looking through the window and like into the carriage. Turn back outside to Mara.
just like,
Yeah.
Well, Mara, it seems you are our only hope.
If you need me to steer, I can.
No, it's alright. We can do it later. It's just, and Mara, I know that you feel uncomfortable doing it, but whenever you feel ready, just know you are literally the only person who can do so.
no pressure.
Okay.
Alright. Cool. Continue on your ride.
Gods.
Alina buried in her book while Lotus and the gang explain everything to Hush. There is enough time that you can basically catch Hush up on all of your adventures, give or
Hickory.
take details.
All 57 episodes?
Is there
Yeah!
enough room for me to just lay down?
Yes, you can just lay down.
Hickory's just
around
laid
everybody's
down
feet.
with her arm over her eyes.
I'm like, you gotta kind of ball up. You can't like lay flat on the floor. But
That's
you can,
fine.
You can lay there.
She's just covering her eyes because I assume it's more like a migraine.
No,
than
it's
it
like
is,
it's a bad headache.
Okay, great.
Not at the point of like light and sound sensitivity, but it's a bad headache.
She's, like, sort of,
Even
like,
when I have a
rocking
headache,
little
I'm
bit.
just like, I just don't want to look at anything.
You guys travel for several hours, to the point that the sun is starting to set now. You've left that wood behind and traveled mostly on plains. It's like I had sort of described before. It's a very Nordic environment. I can.
Was it kind of like stony plains in a way?
Give me 1 second. I got this for you.
Let's go. Reference images.
What is the word? I'm thinking of something in my head. Landscape. That's the word I'm looking for.
I like
Landscape. I really struggled there for a second. I was like, what the hell am I thinking? The landscape of Yuboa is very Nordic, very similar very to like Finland, Iceland, Norway, that kind of thing. It's a lot of this sort of rough terrain. I guess I'm putting it in relevant instead of private talks, but that's fine.
You mean to tell me the Nordic country looks like the Nordic countries?
I will kill you. I've done it before. I can do it again. I will
gorgeous.
kill you. It's gorgeous. There's a lot of ups and downs, but there's enough valleys and runways that it's good. There's a lot of creeks. It is cold the whole way. Not like freezing cold. I guess if I was going to put it into Fahrenheit, it'd probably clock in like
Yeah,
the, I'm
fuck you, Ray.
sorry. I'm sorry, you're
No,
the
don't
only one.
apologize. Don't apologize.
It's about 66 Fahrenheit.
Ray's doing conversions.
Okay, alright, got it.
Yes,
We're good.
400 Celsius.
I think
400.
that's like 20 Celsius. Give or take a degree. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Literally,
so-
actually.
Hell yeah. It is so yeah, it's colder and crisp. But it is not cold to the point that you're like, I'm freezing. Like, it's just a lot colder than you're used to, being in a lot of tropical and subtropical environments in the last few months.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna actually have my cloak over me, over like the front of me as well. So I'm
Lotus.
riding outside.
Lotus feathers get fluffier.
Poof.
It's like, if you're like sitting next to Hush, you'll notice that like Hush's cloak just kind of like starts warming up a little bit. He's pressed doing it.
Yeah. In the carriage, it manages to stay decently warm, because you guys bought a nice carriage. It is insulated well enough from the outside. So those of you inside, especially because you are wearing armor and cloaks and stuff, you're warm. You're fine. Mara and Dolis sitting out, yeah, you're cold.
Cool.
Let's go closer.
Just look at you. Are you? You're staring right in front, like forward
Yeah.
as you scoot. Look at you, kind of scoot farther away from you.
Scooting closer.
As you
New
scoot closer
Starlost
the
ship.
as you scoot closer the second time, Dola's just like scoots back towards you a little bit.
Think I'm fucking cold.
I'll wrap one of my wings around him.
Oh,
You guys,
hell
as
yeah.
you are going and warming up, and the sun is getting lower in the sky, you come across a lot of creeks, and everything sort of starts breaking up, getting rougher, and there are some sort of cliffs and crags as you go that you're starting to have to go around. There is at one point a bridge that takes you over one of them, but the landscape is getting a lot sharper as you get closer and closer to the mountains. There does reach a point where you go over a big hill, and you do see a fjord, like cutting its way through the landscape that you're gonna have to go over or around.
Fjord from Critical Role?
Oh my god! And you see in the distance a mountain range, a giant mountain range, as you come over this hill. And floating above it on the horizon are giant chunks of stone and land, almost as if whole mountains were like lifted. And you do also see, again, also sort of on the horizon, a fair distance away, towards the east. It seems like there's just a chunk missing. As you guys are at the top of this hill and you're getting this gorgeous view of the Midlands of Yuboa.
Are either of those towards the directions that we're heading?
The directions that you were heading are towards the mountains.
Okay. Not
So
towards
you
the
get
gap.
yeah, you get the idea that that is Ravenloft.
Okay.
They are these sharp, jagged peaks, nothing like the Empire, which are kind of older mountains that have been worn and sort of smoothed over time. These are sharp, volcanic crags. None of them are actively volcanoes that you can see, at least. Nothing similar to Minori, but they are large and almost like claws reaching out towards the sky. Yes.
At some point, Dolis, you get like a little message in your mind. Go, Dolis, could we have 2 dinner rolls, please?
Kind of just, I mean, because sure, I'll just, like my wing retracts from you for a second, Mara. You're like, oh, he turns around and he just sticks his hand through the little window opening, and it's just like closed like this, and then he just opens, and both times the little dinner roll just pops off, and then he brings his hand back, returns to his prior position.
They float over to one, just kind of whoop, whoop in front of him, and he goes, "Okay, you said you didn't to Lotus. You said you never had butterscotch, right?" Eat it.
Did you just presto it to taste like butterscotch?
Oh yeah.
He's
It still
fucking
looks like a dinner
Azamar.
roll.
An Azamar with presto. Are you gonna make yourself smell like cherries?
What the fuck? No, that's gross.
Why would I ever do that? Nice.
Get fucked up.
We love you, Oz. We love you, Oz.
What are you trying to tell him for? He's not watching this.
I smell like apples, thank you.
All right, well, audience, we love Oz, I guess. So,
Nah, he's fine.
Lotus, do you eat the dinner roll?
It looks like a dinner roll still.
But try it. Tastes like the sweetest butterscotch.
It is, yeah. Tastes like butterscotch. Extra sweet butterscotch.
How?
I can do that. And he just like, he sits there, eats it. I can just make things taste like other things. That's
That was the
butterscotch.
best. That was the best bread I've ever had.
Because I made it taste like butterscotch.
That's
I'll-
butterscotch. Oh. Dolis!
What?
Butterscotch is delicious.
What is that?
Yum.
Can I have another dinner roll,
No,
please?
I literally cannot make any more right now. I can make about 6 for free in a day. And for free, I mean in terms of energy-wise out of me. I made 2 for Mara, 2 for myself to make up for the breakfast I never ate, and 2 there for you 2.
Well, when you can again, let me know. I'll let you try it.
It's so good.
Okay.
You hear a crunch from Mara?
What?
Look over at Mara.
Got kind of cold.
Are you still eating the dinner roll from earlier that
Yeah.
day?
It is kind of stale. And
I have this really bad thought that Lotus is now going to hear just scotch at some point and is going to think it tastes like butterscotch.
God.
What do you read it? Is it butterscotch?
Yeah, what do you mean? It's just butterscotch in liquid form.
It's just butterscotch without the butter.
Yeah.
Gotta put butter in it, and then it becomes butterscotch.
Hey, I mean, basically, yeah.
No.
As you guys... Oh, yes.
After a little bit more time, like Lotus is gonna pull back out the sketchbook and go to the page with the door. Just kind of stare at it.
Okay. I mean, you flip past all of the images and to the door, and then you just stare at the door for a while. You guys travel for a few more hours. The sun is definitely setting now as you are getting past this. Yes,
I'll read Raiden's notebook as I'm just sitting there in
you
the.
son of a bitch. You son of a bitch. I'm doing things fine.
You don't have to tell me what the next page. Just I want to say that I'm reading.
Let me go to Raiden's
I
notebook.
just
What
said.
are you reading next? You asked.
No,
You
I
did
didn't. I
this.
just said that I'm
You
reading
did
it.
this. You
Yeah,
start reading the next chunk.
Lotus is like looking through the sketchbook. You have to draw the next drawing that Lotus sees.
Swear to God. You guys go through the next chunk of. You go through another chunk of Raiden's notebook. He and Nobelia are still having a bit of a spat with him wanting to go to the land in the north, Ubua, with Fairmont, his new friend. She feels like kind of dejected, some would say. But as you read, it seems, despite him being uncertain because she is upset, he sticks to his guns, and eventually she changes her mind, agrees to go with him to Ubua. And they enlist the help of a friend of Fairmont's, a childhood friend of Fairmont, Harmon, a ship first mate, to take them along to Ubua aboard one of his voyages. And he begins documenting his time at sea yet again.
Huh. You know, I would discuss this with Mara. There he is.
Okay.
This is great RP because you wouldn't know what Dolis read. And just Dolis next to you, like looking through Raiden's notebook. Just, huh. It seems that Harmon and Raiden were childhood friends.
No. Fairmont and Harmon.
Fairmont and Raiden Harmon were childhood friends.
There you go.
That's basically exactly what I said.
I feel like there's a lot to Harmon we don't know.
Yes. More and more as I'm reading through this, it seems like I'm learning on how this group of adventurers who went to fight Vecnost got together. Guess you could say.
That's cool though.
Yes. That's all.
Okay. Do you want to read more?
No, you can do your thing.
Are you sure?
Okay, I'll read more.
Okay. You read the next section. They talk about being out on the seas. They're out
the
and
Starlost
about
Seas.
on the Starlost Seas. Yes. Yeah.
They said the name of the thing.
So yeah.
Title drop.
He asks Nobelia to marry him on their way to Ubua one night under the stars on like a completely placid ocean.
And she said no.
He says, when the water looked like a mirror of the heavens itself, I decided to ask the question. And she said no.
Okay.
She did say no. She said to ask when they weren't on a smelly pirate ship. And
Fair.
he writes in his notebook, he's like, that makes a lot of sense.
Okay.
He talks about how he's really excited. He really thinks that she'll actually say yes. He's heard beautiful things about Ubua, about its gorgeous landscape, but its nice, sparkling night sky, the night sky that Nobelia enjoys so much, and that he'll ask her again when the time is right. And then you flip to the next page, and it's blank. And you flip a few more and they're blank until you suddenly get to a section that is dated almost 30 years later, where he is documenting his hunting excursion of the day, and you gather from the way he is explaining things that it is where you lived. When you lived with Raiden.
Okay. Interesting. Can I, on those, like, estimate how many of the pages are blank?
Maybe a dozen.
Okay. Do I see anything about, like, these blank pages that would indicate, or, like, see anywhere where a page might have been ripped out or anything like that?
As you look at it, it looks like he skipped some pages as like a marker.
Okay.
Like he just sort of flipped through and picked a random page to start writing again.
Okay. Interesting.
There is, as you flip all the way through and sort of get a measure of things, in the back, a drawing of a map of the world of Starloss. Nothing seems out of the ordinary. There aren't any big markers on it or anything, but it looks like he hand drew a map.
Okay. And then, when are the rest of the pages just like day to day?
Yep. They're like they're usually broken up by a few days, maybe a few weeks. He's not great at journaling.
And then does he fill out the journal?
Yeah, he almost fills it all out. As he approaches the end, there is the final page that he has written on before you get to just like various scratches and doodles and like places where you could tell he made sure like the chalk was writing well or the quill was inking.
The final page that I did read was the first page I read, actually.
Yep.
Sure. Oh.
I do. And that is it. It's Raiden's journal.
Just after a while, I just kind of, Dolis just closes it with one hand. Just like holds it, looks at the cover. Wonder what happened. Just getting to the best part. He like stuffs it in his bag.
It is getting painfully cold as the sun is setting. Twilight is properly upon you as you guys are passing through some more cliffs and fords. There are trees smattered here and there, but that roughly 66 degrees has dropped to roughly 38 degrees.
Almost freezing.
Yes, almost freezing. For those of you in Celsius, it's probably dropped to 34.
Mara is
Oh,
uncomfortably
hey!
Did you
close.
really just say 3 and then put up 4 fingers?
I said 4 out loud at the same time, so maybe I
Okay.
just messed with her. But I'm excited that my translation was almost exact.
I'm spot on both times.
It was
I'm
Hickory trying to say
I'm good
4.
at this conversion. I'm okay at this. But yeah, so it is getting cold, and you get the sense that it's only going to get colder.
Should we start a campfire?
Even inside the carriage now, it's getting cold, and there's like little bits of frost kind of forming on the window. Not frost, like it's like fogging over.
Unless you can give more wing.
I'm saying this to Mara and then also everyone in the back.
We should probably stop for the night.
Okay.
Find a place to slow and like settle the carriage down. And a little open area, maybe.
Okay. You can find a nice little area, sort of in a semi-wooded spot up against like a slope of one of the fjords, just off the road.
Do we start a campfire? Or just huddle together in the back?
Fire. Fire.
Well, in the
Like
resources they gave us, did they give us like tents and things?
Yes, you look through
Okay.
and you do find 3 of the big tents and some fire starter kits, flint and steel, and the little starter blocks. of wax and grease.
Probably best that we do. We don't know how cold it's gonna get.
I'm already cold now.
All right, well, let's get to it. Quickly, come on. Like,
Okay.
hop out of the front and go to the bags of stuff.
Okay. We'll say it takes you guys about an hour to set up camp. Set up all 3 tents. They're
Prioritize the
sizable.
fire first, so we
The
don't
fire-
get cold yet.
Yes. So the fire, someone's gonna have to get wood from the forest. It's a sparsely wooded area, so there is trees not far at all, like 50 feet off the
I'll
road.
do that. I have an axe.
Okay. So yeah, Dolis gathers a bunch of firewood. You guys get the fire lit. You set the carriage off in a like safe spot. And it does get very cold. You are very glad you stopped when you did and set up the fire, because anytime you guys walk a distance away from the fire, you immediately feel the chill of the air. But because of where you're tucked in with this like wall of rock on one side and the trees, there's not wind chill. So it is just the cold, like biting chill of the air around you.
I'll sit next to Lotus and like wrap one of my wings around her.
I'm like cuddled up beside Dolis.
I'll try and get the
Or-
other wing.
Hickory's like
Dolis and
tucked
Lotus
herself
having
up
this
in a
little-
jacket a little bit more.
This little bonding like moment, and then Mara is like tugging on the other wing.
As the
It's so soft.
Wrap
night
around him.
settles in and the sun is fully set, stars start showing up in the sky, as they normally do. But just like it mentioned in Raiden's notebook, stars of Yuba are gorgeous. Something about how cold the air is makes it a pristine viewing location for the sky above you. And you see the vibrant colors of space high up there, blues and purples twisting into the spattering of stars. Mara recognizes some of the constellations. And then there's suddenly a green that you don't expect across the sky. A wave of it. And another, yes, an aurora. A phenomenon which Mara, familiar with stars and space, and Twink, familiar with the sciences, recognizes quickly. An aurora borealis washing over skies above you, dancing waves of green and blue light. It makes the whole night dim light. It's not even dark.
Hickory's
Never
kind
thought
of,
I'd actually see one.
What is it?
Hickory's poking at the astrolabe to like line up the location just because she can see it. Why not?
Called an aurora.
Oh,
It's beautiful.
Pretty.
Mhm.
Is it? What is it bad?
No, it's safe. Lena, like, nestled up to the fire, just looking up. Scientists think it's a smattering of light from stars and the sun on sky at night. Something about being up north. Magnets or something, I don't know.
Oh.
A lot of the more magically inclined people think it's, I don't know, something to do with the plains or gods of the north.
Ash like reaches up at the sky, just kind of like closes his hand, pulls it back down, and like in his hand, it's just like a little, not exactly it, but
Like a minor
it is,
illusion copy of
It
it.
is. It's just like the minor illusion of an aurora borealis. Closes it. Keep that.
As everyone's looking up at it, I'm going to use control flames and I'm going to guide some flames up and just kind of spin it around in the sky.
Yeah, you take some fire up and you spin it around.
What if there's someone bigger out there that does things like this, but with that?
Star.
Control stars?
Would be the
No.
craziest thing we've heard.
But this is our light, right?
Right.
What if that is theirs?
What if that's what they're doing right now?
Mm-hmm. Curious, isn't it?
What if it's for us?
Could be.
That'd be nice.
And then it could be for them.
Maybe we just get to enjoy it.
Or maybe it's like a way to communicate.
How maybe they're talking.
What do you think
Well, no,
they're
because
saying?
then they could just do this and they're like put an E, like the letter E, like
The Markiplier burnt E.
E.
What E?
Hickory kind of takes a second and like lowers her head, and she does pray to Bahamut and asks if that's their light, if that's the light of the gods.
Like when you were younger, you don't get a response, but you have a nice feeling.
Maybe it's just like a spell one of the gods did by accident, and they liked it, and then just kept it.
I don't know if the gods have to cast spells. I think they just sort of do things.
It does look a lot like dancing lights.
What if it's like how fireflies will communicate? Maybe they're sending a message.
How do fireflies communicate?
He like
They
looks at
flash
you. and
their butt.
He looks at you. His eyes brighten. He goes. Starts
Yeah, like that.
flickering his
Or
eyes.
with their thorax. You just
Oh.
beep, 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 beep.
Glowy butt.
I think again though, if they were trying to communicate, they could just,
Write
Yeah,
things in the sky.
An
yeah,
F in the sky.
right. I mean, it's just like if they're able to do that, I feel like they can comprehend language. Like it's
Maybe it's just a language we can't comprehend.
Yet.
What?
What?
I
I
mean,
think I prefer it like this.
I'm afraid that it's gonna mean something weird like raccoon or soup.
I think it's just lights in the sky. Like Alina's just like, alright guys, come on.
What were you gonna say, Lotus?
if anybody could talk to the stars, it would be Mara.
those aren't stars.
What?
That is on the planet. That's not.
The aurora.
The stars.
The stars are
Oh, the
above it.
aurora. Yeah.
Like how you can fly above Dolis.
It's like a lasagna, where
God damn it!
No.
God!
No, I
You
don't
guys
think-
have
So
dinner.
what is that?
You guys have some food that was prepped for you, some travel food that was prepped for you around the fire.
If you say it's fucking lasagna, I swear to God.
what food is it?
It is a lot of bread and jerky and some dried fruit.
I'll use create food and water to make some like warm, like protein heavy foods, like some like steak and some like poultry.
You're good at steak after
I
all
am
of the
good.
steaks
Good at
made
steak.
made for Lorelei. So everybody
And then
gets a steak.
I'll make some bread, like a whole tray, like a tray's worth of bread for Hush to experiment on.
Picks up a piece and just like stares at it. Try it.
Just kind of holding it. I don't
It tastes like butterscotch.
I don't know what that is. I'm afraid.
It's really, really good.
Try it.
It is obnoxiously sweet.
Oh, it's so sweet.
It's good, right?
Roll for cavity.
Mm-hmm.
Presto doesn't add calories or sugar.
Could you make it less sweet? The flavor's nice. It's just a little
Why?
overwhelming to me personally. My taste buds.
Okay. You just like makes it just like if it was like a metric system, it's like a 0.5% less sweet.
Sick.
I want to keep the sweetness. That's the best part.
Dolis,
Mm.
Pull out Archibald's sketchbook.
I have something to show you. We were, You know how I showed you Archibald's dream drawings and stuff, and how one of them was Kaeli?
Uh-huh.
Well, the flip to the page with the sad lady.
So this one turns out to be Hush's mom.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
she's very
And
beautiful.
Thank you.
There's this too.
And I flip to the page with the door.
Dolis, you are the one who has had that vision the most recently, so the door is fresh in your mind. You see it.
Oh, I'll
and then-
grab the sketchbook from her hands and just, like, in my hand, turn it towards Alina. This is what I saw when I
Oh
sniffed
shit,
the
oh
dust.
shit, oh shit. Just immediately.
And
Is that Celestial?
Yeah.
Yeah, Hickory translated the top
Oh,
part.
thank God I can't speak Celestial.
The top part is ending or beginning, and then everything, and then final. And then the bottom part where Archibald wrote, it's how do I get back?
How do I get back?
You
Get
guys
back
have
where?
seen this door before?
Yeah,
We found
Yes.
some dust at a port where we
Would
found.
you like to see the door?
Yes.
I mean, I could probably translate the rest of the outside of the door if I saw it. Or if you guys
Very
could recall.
sneakily, I'm reaching my hand into the bag of holding.
Okay. Make a sleight of hand check.
I'll just let this. I won't say anything. I'll just.
Yeah,
I'll, see. I'll just watch this happen.
I was gonna bring something up. You know.
That's fine.
16.
16?
You checking my passive perception?
I am.
It's
Yep.
less than that.
You don't notice Twink fumbling is in the bag. Twink, you have what you're looking for.
I mean, so you're saying it would be helpful if you could see it?
I mean, I don't know how helpful it would be to...
It's just make a wisdom save.
I'll make one.
Okay, that's a dirty 20.
You
Alright.
can choose to fail your saves.
You can choose to fail your saves.
I'm a Starlost. But I'm not a Starlost, and it was thrown in my face with no explanation. I'm not choosing to fail this save.
Fair enough. So you succeed on the save, and you feel lightheaded as this kind of rushes into you, and nothing happens. You're just like,
Oh, that's unfortunate. I throw another handful.
I have advantage on these and a +7,
yeah, I
buddy.
was
Let's
gonna
do
say-
it.
I was gonna say, make the roll straight without advantage.
Oh, fuck you! Okay, 26.
All right, yeah, no, Twig Hickory again is just like, oh, what the hell?
Why?
What is happening?
It gives that. It doesn't give you visions. Okay, no visions for Hickory.
Was that the
Good to know.
That's how
stuff?
you see the door.
Oh yeah, you kind of have to just let it hit you.
Well, that would have been nice to know before you threw it in my face 2 times.
I said, do you want to see the door? And you said it would be helpful.
And then you threw sand in my face.
So you can see the door. I thought that's like 2 and 2. You put it together.
Fine, hit me. I'll fail.
You fail. Hickory,
What's up?
you do not see the door.
No shit.
You are suddenly in a clearing
Oh, fuck.
with a big clock in the middle. And your brother's standing on the other side.
Oh, man. All right, time to roleplay 2 characters. Let's do this. Dak? Hick? Oh. This isn't the door. What? And I look back at the clock.
Mm-hmm.
Does it have its hands?
No. It is
That's-
missing all of the many hands that were once adorning it.
There were more, weren't they? mean, I think so. Time?
Yeah. There's just a third person. It's another hickory. Hi. Oh, this is confusing. Hang on. I got this.
Mm.
It is a Socrates. You do not recognize this person.
I mean, I've seen his bounty poster.
Yeah. I mean, you
Yeah.
don't recognize
his
it's a
dad.
poster. Yeah, it does. It looks just like a Mr.
Clark
N
and
shoes, but with a beard.
Yeah. Okay. What the hell is happening to me?
Oh, I don't really know. I think
This is where we got the swords.
Hands of Time. Yeah.
So, where is this?
Good question. I'm not good at location.
What do you call it?
The clock.
What does it do?
As
Oh.
you ask, what do? You feel a warble on the edges of everything.
Mm-hmm.
And Doc kind of reaches out to you, and then you are back by the campfire, just kind of slumped on the ground, like.
I didn't see a stupid door.
Got a little drool.
What did you do to her?
Do you want to try to see the door?
It's gonna hurt.
I don't know.
Okay.
You do?
If
You know what? 2 for 1 deal.
sure. Yeah.
All of the
Wait,
people.
I'll sit next to him.
But no, you're a junkie. No.
What do you mean?
I mean, I only have so much of this stuff and I'm running out fast.
If it will help, yes, sure. Yeah.
Well, no, I don't know if it will or not.
If I see it, I can make the image again.
No, can't do it.
Why?
Yes, Lotus. It's like as they're like deciding who should snort some more of this dust. Lotus, what were you going to say?
I brought it up because it made me think of what Arlashna told us super long ago.
Remind me.
You know how Archibald was born when they entered the astral plane? When Arlashna was still sleeping, and we had that dream together with her. And she told us about how they fought Vecnost and, that conversation.
Yes, I remember.
If this, she points at the how do I get back, doesn't, now, like, correct me if I'm wrong because of language barriers, but doesn't this mean that he's been there to this place, the same place that we keep seeing?
I suppose maybe he has a sort of similar experience to us where we sort of just see it for a moment and then it's gone, except he didn't have a way to reliably keep seeing it again. Maybe that's what he means by get back there.
Okay.
Well, no, tell me, what are you thinking?
It just seems like he has this connection with Vecnost and the astral plane, wherever that is. And what if this
place means more to him than it does to us.
Well, I mean, I'm sure it does. I mean, it was his magic and that produced this dust, and yeah, that's what we inhale to see it in the first place. So I mean, you're definitely on the money. That means a lot more to him than it means to us. It's more connected to him than we can really understand right now.
I think I have an idea.
Go on.
Hush.
Mm-hmm.
You can get into our heads. Can you read it? Go back? Memories?
I have to really pry hard into your head.
If you want to do that, I don't mind if you do it to me.
Who's seen the door the most recently?
Me.
Oh, that.
I don't. I'm afraid I'm gonna go too deep.
It's alright. I mean, I'm not hiding anything.
So if you can find it and recreate the image, I can read it and we can figure out what it says.
What if, what if I try the thing that you did? What if I see it? I can do the same thing. I don't want to go too far in your head.
What
And-
do you mean going too far?
I don't want to invade on privacy. Things that you tucked away.
Ah, fuck, fine, I'll do it. Man, I failed the
Twink,
save.
you just snort, you choose to fail. I got this.
I don't know if this solves the problem that he has.
Are you
I
gonna
could
mind
also
link to
recreate
Twink
it.
while
Yeah, he
he's
can.
tripping?
Fuck it.
I guess I didn't say it, but I can also recreate it.
Oh, that's what he meant.
Also true. Fuck
I
it,
mean,
I'll
how
do
much
it.
time passes from that pass out? Maybe
Yeah,
a
I
few
mean,
seconds?
Like 30 seconds.
Okay.
Like, it's only like half a minute.
I just love. Fuck it, I'll do
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, Twink literally throws it in his face and just like, boom, onto the floor. Just like, Twink, as you choose to fail, you once again are standing in this dark, gray, blue fog. And there is a door. Are you gonna try and take as much time as you can to memorize the door?
Actually, well, that then plus also, well, I guess I wouldn't be able to do that. So yes, I'm gonna take as much time as I can to do that.
Okay.
I'll even go as far as. Do I have anything on me?
No.
Okay.
It feels almost like you don't even have your body.
Okay. Yeah, I'll take as much time as I can to memorize the door.
Okay. You do hear that shouting on the other side, Archibald sounding.
Can I cast? Wait, can I
hungry.
cast?
You want to try?
Yeah, I want to try to cast comprehend languages. I'll just fucking read it.
All right. Burn a spell slot.
Okay.
You cast comprehend languages, and there is a painful sensation in your head for a moment as your body sort of manifests itself in this strange space as you do the various components, somatic components. Over the door. The beginning of everything and the final resting place. But then as you cast and you get all of these words, all of the swirling around you stops. And the voice on the other side of the door stops. You blink and the door is gone. And now, instead of being in that mist, you are just in black. You turn around, and in that black with you is Archibald. Standing across from you with starry eyes. And he just raises a hand and he goes, You can't see. And then and you are back on the floor.
Twink.
You alright?
It was weird.
What happened?
I don't know how to explain it, but everything just disappeared into darkness.
Did you read the door?
Do I remember reading the door?
You do.
Okay.
It is a painful memory, but you can pull it up.
Yeah. Yeah, I read it.
You
What
read
is
it.
I pull out like crayon, whatever I used to write.
Charcoal.
Your wax.
Just charcoal, but
I write it down real quick.
You write the beginning of everything and the final resting place. It hurt to read almost.
to all of us.
Mm-hmm.
Even me?
Mm-hmm. Everybody. Even if Hush
Huh.
reads it.
Yeah.
Twink,
Oh,
what was weird about it? What happened after?
I'm back here.
You said everything went black.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want me to get the memory?
No, that's not something you can hold.
what did you see after that?
Nothing. It was black. I heard a voice, though. I heard a voice. And it said, "You cannot see."
Did you recognize it?
No. But this is for myself. It did not sound like Archibald's voice, right? Because you didn't sound like Archibald.
It sounded like Archibald's voice.
God
Oh.
damn it, Cryo.
You lowered it a little bit.
Okay, I'm about to say, it did not sound like Archibald.
It was lower.
Mm.
Wait, so you read it and then everything just faded to black?
Yes. Yeah. Oh.
Huh.
Words like this shouldn't hurt. It's just celestial.
That's common.
Yeah.
Well,
Should I try looking again as well?
No. No. No.
Can I?
No.
Maybe we should stop for the night. Make a Lena fire. You're all running in circles and getting headaches.
Alina,
Yeah.
you're really smart. Do
Oh,
you know a lot about the
Sorry, I'm looking through my notes to see
I'm
if
really
this
smart.
is...
You're really smart. Thanks.
what do you know about the world tree?
Oh, the World Tree Theorem. It is that all of the planes are connected by branches of a giant ethereal tree. There are other sort of theories about how the planes work. There's the Great Wheel. I think that's silly. And then there's one that's like bubbles. I don't know. No, the World Tree is the most commonly accepted depiction of how the planes work. I mean, it's sort of just like an ethereal thing. It's not like there's an actual tree anywhere, but you know.
What if there was a tree?
I mean, there couldn't be because the tree would have to contain like infinity inside of it because the tree would be touching every single plane. The amount of power alone in that magically would
On a
be
branch when we
in your
inhale.
visions. Oh my fucking god. The world tree's real. The world tree. She like throws her notebook down and just starts
Oh.
scribbling out things.
I don't know if Dolis and I ever.
The world tree's real. Vecno. Oh my god! All this stuff about Vecnost and the world tree. Holy shit!
Kind of looks at Dolis and kind of just holds his hand.
I was about to say just the same thing. Oh my god.
Aww. Okay. Getting ahead of myself. This doesn't really change the whole maybe we should go to bed. But holy crap.
Well, there's more to this if this was.
I mean, if it's an actual physical tree that you can like go to,
Alina?
then it would be the epicenter of like everything. Like it would be. I mean, a tree has roots, which
Alina?
means there's a base. What's the base?
Alina?
Yeah.
Let her talk.
Oh, hi. Yeah.
It is somewhere you can go if our Alashna's to be believed.
Oh, I mean, yeah, I'll trust the Archfey.
They,
Maybe I shouldn't trust an Archfey. Maybe I shouldn't trust Fey. Ooh, I just made a big no-no.
She said, and correct me if I'm wrong, Dolis, because it's been a while, Vecnost is a parasite attached to the world tree. They found a root, and they cut it. Drew Vecnost out, had battle and lost,
Oh.
and they tried to seal the plane back up, but in the process took Harmon's mind.
Oh, that explains a lot.
That explains why it hurt so much to get in there.
And I brought up Archibald because the day that they entered the astral plane is the same day Archibald was born.
Oh.
Does that mean Archibald might be?
No. No. Doesn't make sense.
Archibald was born to real parents and has a real brother here in the material plane. He's not some.
But we're talking about cutting off a chunk of reality.
I feel like we're missing something. Like, there are a bunch of puzzle pieces and we can't find a corner. And you guys all, as you're sitting there thinking, your head's still hurting from reading that, starts to snow. You drop, falling around you. The clouds have covered up the aurora as you all were thinking and talking.
Hey, Cryo.
Yeah.
Sorry, Crow. I just want
You're
real
good.
quick. What color is this tree, the branch that we stand on?
It's a dark gray.
Dark gray. And what color is this dust that we're huffing?
It is a gray.
Is it like a similar color? A similar gray?
It was described as silver because
like
that's
a
how I
silver.
wrote it.
Yeah, like it's a silvery gray. I think it's like a ground up. It's almost like if you grind up rock and charcoal together, you get this like it is like gray and silver. It is gray, but as you move it, it shimmers like silver. So it is silver. You would describe it as silvery dust. But you could imagine it being compacted, and if it was matte and not shiny, being gray.
Like
If
the gray.
that's
of
what
the-
you're trying to connect. You're not sure. They are similar, but not the same.
Why? And then just as I look up to the snow, dust, Why dust? Why, when Archibald does things like that, why is there dust?
It's a residue from the magic he uses.
And
Right,
it's
but that's
clearly
not-
magical.
Your
Of
Dolis, your genie told you that when you were gone, you went to a plane, right?
the astral plane.
Is that where the tree is? I shouldn't have told you that's where the tree is.
Yes.
Well, I mean, the tree's got to grow out of something.
Do you mean to say that this residue is like
Dirt? Like astral dirt?
Archibald's pulling his magic from the astral plane.
Well,
Yeah, it's not surprising.
I had a theory that potentially Archibald was absorbed part of Vecnos' power when he was born, because it has to go somewhere.
Yeah.
Power like that doesn't disappear.
And if they want to put Vecnos back together by
They'll
breaking the
need
planes...
to put
Grab
it
the
back where
missing
it
chunk.
goes.
Oh. Well, that's bad.
Very.
Are they trying to resurrect Vecnos
Yes.
through
Yeah,
Archibald?
we already knew that.
Well, no, I mean, Vecnos wants to go back to being everything and nothing. So if they put him back as Archibald, that would defeat the point.
Yes.
Well, I don't
If
know that
anything,
they're-
they probably just want to Archibald.
But he's still alive.
He's really useful. Because if Vecnost is locked in the astral plane and can't do magic-y stuff, but Archibald's not locked in the astral plane and can do magic-y stuff, then
Use Archibald to break apart the planes.
until they're all broken, and then you just have to...
Throw him into the mix.
I love our campfire talks. Like, Alina just, like, genuinely. And she's, like, looking over her notes.
Did they pack
Roger.
alcohol in those crates?
They did. It's you,
What's that?
Hua. Of course they did.
Otis.
I'm glad you're feeling better, Alina.
Oh, I love a mystery. I love a magic mystery. Oh, that's great.
And now you know that the tree.
The world tree is real! This confirms so many magical theories!
My Raiden's been there,
God, yeah,
so
fuck you, Sandra, who thought the stupid wheel was the right theory. Fuck you. I'm sorry. It's a school rivalry. It's fine. The tree is real, bitch.
And it
when we
also,
meet Raiden again, you can talk to him about it.
And Fairmont's been there. We need to get there. Do we want to ride through the night? Can we ride through the night, Twink?
No.
Mm,
What is it, Hickory?
I was gonna say Fairmont, but Alina beat me to it.
sorry, I kind of run a mile a minute.
I mean,
Hush.
it's impressive.
You look
Oh, is it-
fidgety over there in the corner.
He's just sitting there, like, playing with his hands. Twink. Hush connects with you with a little bit of a louder telepathic speech. It's a little bit different than the rest of them. He's, like, not even looking at you. Twink. I know it's probably a bad time. Would you ever allow me to try that test?
No.
But that door was on the next page. That door was on the next page of the sketches. And my
The
mom
door
was
leads to
on
no
one prior.
Good, hush. You should not be around it.
I'm not looking for the door.
There was nothing else there.
Hickory didn't see it.
Neither will you.
I'm not looking for the door. I'm looking for my mom.
Hush, there's other ways. I say that out loud.
No, there's not. She's been gone for a lot longer than you could think. I want to see her. Please. If you think my mind can't handle it, I can promise you it can. I haven't seen her in so long.
Twink, as you're thinking of your response to Hush, before you can say anything, all of you watch as Hush kind of tenses up. And then a voice out of his mouth, place you would expect no sound to come. Don't show him. It would be too much. He's not ready. He's just a boy.
What?
It's all right. I'm a friend.
Who?
Don't tell him I'm here.
Psst, Cryo.
Yeah.
Just off the table. Does this sound like that voice I heard in my dream?
No.
Okay. Just
Cryo, just under the table. Is this his guardian because he's an Azamar?
I'm not going to say anything.
Cryo, under the table. Can you follow me?
Yeah. So and then Hush also. Don't worry. I'm a friend.
Who are you? Besides just a friend.
I'm Agrahil. And to him I am gone. Let me stay that. And then Hush, you fall asleep.
Just kind of look to the rest of the party. Just kind of slack-jawed.
I
It's like
agree
some
with that.
divination shit. What the fuck?
I don't know what that was, but I agree with it. I cannot show Hush that.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes, Hickory.
Can I make a religion check to see if I know that name?
Yeah, you wouldn't.
Okay.
There's nothing you could roll that would make you recognize that name.
Okay, I just wanted to check.
No, I know. I'm not saying that like aggro. I'm just saying there's nothing any of you could roll to recognize that name. It is completely foreign to all of you.
Is he gonna be okay?
He is snoring.
Oh, he's asleep.
He seems fine. But Lotus, I know this is ironic, but he is just a kid. So whatever's going on there, we've only known him for 2 days. We shouldn't drag him into something that clearly has already been taken from him.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. What just happened?
Polina,
Who's Agrahil?
like rapidly taking notes. She's like, I don't know what just happened, but it was awesome.
Maybe that's like his form of Kaeli? Somebody who watches over him,
Like a patron?
maybe?
Like a genie? You have a genie?
Why it doesn't have to be a genie. You
And we
make
don't have
pacts
to
with-
understand it either. It's a thing that happened.
We can't
Why
give him
wouldn't
the
we
dust.
want to understand it though?
Should we put him in a bed? She like
Yes.
points at Hush, who is just passed
Oh,
out
yeah.
with snow falling on him.
I'll get up and I'll pick him up, take him over to a bedroll and tuck him in.
How will we explain that he just randomly fell asleep?
He's a
We
kid.
Don't.
They fall
we-
asleep.
We just don't answer what happened.
Or maybe we tell him that he did sniff it, and that he just fell asleep, maybe he won't want to try it again.
It's a good plan.
Might be the best option.
Okay.
Sorry, kid.
On that sombering note, you all sort of brainstorm for a little while longer around the fire. The mood sort of not ruined, but definitely made weird with what just happened. And then everyone heads to their various bedrolls.
Lotus, quick, before we go to bed.
Hi, yeah.
What do you say we check on Maya?
Oh, yeah. I was gonna do that. Is there anything specific that you want to tell her?
No, just make sure she's okay.
Okay. Pull out my sending spoon.
Okay.
Maya, I know you said you were safe yesterday. Are you safe today?
You have like 15 more words!
That's all she wants to know!
That's all she wants to say.
Yeah, you have to use them all.
I know, it's just hilarious. Alright, anyways. Yeah, I'm fine. We're still in a safe place. My dad is worried, and portals here are getting worse. But I'll be fine. How are you?
Oh my god.
Gonna look at Twink.
We should
So-
probably take watches tonight.
Yes. I'll take the
Um,
first one. I'm definitely not getting to sleep anytime soon.
I'll go after you.
Actually, I'd like to talk to you as well, Hick, later. You don't mind doing the last one with me? Unless Doc's there. I'll talk to either of you.
Sure.
So,
How about you
Twink,
and I just share a watch? Dolis, are you okay with taking last?
Sure.
Twink, then Mara slash
Whichever.
whichever, and then Dolis.
Yeah. I just want to
Everybody's-
say that the way that I imagine Dolus and Lotus are sleeping to conserve the most warmth is Lotus, and she's kind of like sitting, and like they're all this whole thing is leaned up against like a tree. So it's Lotus sitting, has her wings wrapped around her, and then Dolus behind her, hugging her, and has his wings wrapped around him, and then over them both is a blanket. Just the
Y'all have
ultimate-
tents. You don't have to lean against a tree.
Yeah, but you
It's
got
still
tents.
fucking cold.
No,
Whatever
I'm
it's-
saying,
whatever we're
you
leading
can
up
do it in
against.
a tent. Okay, yeah.
Okay, whatever it is we're leaning up against.
Yeah, you guys
I just
cocoon in
did
a
the first
tent.
thing I thought of.
Alina goes to one tent. Everybody disperses except Twink, who stays by the fire to watch the fire. We'll say Alina took the tent with Hush. Mara and Hick slash Doc took another, and then the birds. Then you guys can switch as your time comes.
As your time comes.
As your
Hush
time.
We
snores
die?
like the fucking cartoon.
Trance!
Yeah.
Trance!
Wait. Does Hush snore like Hush or
Oh no, he snores like.
nice?
Like the cartoon.
Okay. You know the one.
Twink. Make a perception check.
$15.
Okay. You don't notice whatever causes it. But you do smell something almost like sulfur all of a sudden, coming from out in the trees. You are concerned. The last time you smelled that, it was a red dragon. It was Lorelei. You're a little on edge.
How far away is the tree line?
The tree line is. Give me 1 second. Show you.
Oh boy.
The tree line, if you are by the fire, is about 60 feet away. No. 20, 30, 40. No, it said 70, about 70 feet away.
I hold the ring up and I cast dancing lights through it and I send them into the tree line.
As you cast dancing light out into the tree line, there is a humanoid figure that is illuminated with these glowing red eyes. And next to them, it seems almost like a tree for a second. Then as they turn away and sort of shift out of existence as they're teleporting away, you realize there is a larger humanoid next to them. And as your dancing lights move around, and the light kind of gets into the tent, Mara, because you're trancing and still sort of aware, the light kind of gets you. You blink a little, and there is a large humanoid figure just outside of your tent. Sort of monstrous shape.
Ooh.
You hear a...
I'm gonna shake Hick.
You start shaking Hick. And as Hick starts to wake up and see this, and as Tweak stares out into the dark as this figure that takes one big trudging step towards you, that is where we're going to end our session today.
Damn! Yeah!
I was gonna say earlier, but I didn't want to interrupt the conversation. I knew 100% there's gonna be combat because Cryo pointed out that there's dim light, and that it's not dark. Yeah, that is 100% gonna be
Also,
combat.
it's covered now, so it is actually dark.
It is actually dark because the clouds are out.
R.I.P. those without dark vision.
Well,
Hi.
I have a
Ladies and
glowing
gentlemen,
sword,
hi.
dude.
That was a great time. I had a
was
great time.
Great time.
Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. What mysteries were revealed? So much was nothing was answered. Nothing has been answered this
It's
session.
just all theory crafting.
And welcome to the beautiful landscapes of Yubawa in the north. It's so exciting. Check out our Discord. Check out our Ko-fi so that you can support us, so that we can keep doing this that we enjoy doing so much. Check out our sponsors, Dice Goblin. There's a link down below where you can get 20% off your order of Dice Goblin dice. And we'll see you next week, where we find out whatever the hell that is.
We have to
Goodbye.
wait a week for this.
Yeah, you do.
I hate it here.
Goodbye.
Bye.